Not today, fuckers. You didn't get me today. I was on that shit. Welcome to welcome to a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. God, words are hard, my friend.
Yes, they are.
Welcome to another episode of Yeah, exactly.
That show we
Nonsensical The goddamn podcast. You know what it's called, whatever it is.
You're here. You
Welcome
know
to
what it's
Nonsensical.
called.
Yeah. Welcome to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. How you doing? I'm Glick, also known as the Champ. You can call me Glick, you can call me Champ, you can call me the Great One. Just don't call me late for dinner.
At that.
We got, so far, of the three stooges that usually help make up the rest of the show, we got Jeffrey in here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm on time. What the fuck?
Yeah, but your camera's all fucked up because all I can see is the white buildings behind you because you're all shadowed out. There he is. Welcome, sir.
I was trying to be comfortable.
We don't do comfort in here. We make it as uncomfortable as possible.
I guess I can't lean back. No,
Hey, Miss Krista, how you doing, girl?
I got me my nice little. I don't know if you can see that, but I got my nice little.
Yeah, you sent me that. Yeah, last night. Got your little canopy and shit.
Hell yeah, it's nice and comfy out here. I worked out here today because I sit in my office all day. I get warm, boy. Shoo.
I believe it. It probably get warm outside too. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, it's actually like what, 75.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad. But this keeps the shade, so I'm good.
It's finally warming up here a little bit. It was in the 60s here. It just popped in to say, hey, heading out for the... Hey, be careful. Have fun, girl. I appreciate you popping in for a minute.
Where's she going?
Be safe out there.
Oh. Ooh, shake your booty. Shake your booty.
Right? She'll probably go get her line dancing on.
Hey, that's awesome.
She goes out. Yeah, she goes out.
My uncle, when
I already knew.
back, he used to go to Vegas and go to the White Horse Saloon.
Nice.
He was on CMT like 50, 60 times, line dancing. I used to make fun of him and call him Kevin Bacon all the time, but that's okay. I was like, dude, you look like Kevin Bacon. He said, shut up. I was like, hey, that's a compliment. Kevin Bacon's awesome.
Right?
There we go. I figured out how to lean back.
All right, now we can see you. There you go.
I put a light on me.
But as I said, welcome to the show. The other two gentlemen will hopefully be joining us momentarily. Hey, there's a stranger. How you doing, Jess?
Yeah, I did run around with my fingers today. Holy crap, it's been crazy couple of days. This past week.
But yeah, if you guys aren't already, make sure you check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense.
Oh no! Why are you at the hospital?
On Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Go give us a follow, go give us a like, give us a share. You guys can even share this podcast out while we're live. If you could be so kind, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Heck yeah.
Also, join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday nights right here on HAPS. You can join us in the Chatters box and shoot the shit with us and watch us make assholes out of ourselves in person. Join us. Yes. I know, I can't talk tonight, man. I was super busy. Fuck? I was super busy before the show. So, also, you can get every single episode of the podcast on demand whenever you want to listen to it and however order you would like to listen to it. Go ahead and do that. I would strongly recommend listening to the Ryan Reynolds episode 14 and listen to the We Put Fun in Funeral episodes if you really want to. Don't listen to him while you're driving.
Mike is on his way, Jess. He's incapacitated. We'll put that way.
Mike's taking a shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was going to say, well, let's not sugarcoat it. Mike said he's taking a poo-poo. And I was just like, whoa! Gross.
Yeah.
Don't need to picture that.
So, but yeah, you can get every single episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts. Basically, anywhere and everywhere you get your little podcasts and fixin' and jollies from. You can get all that fun jazz right there. You can also, because as you guys know, it's become a fan favorite, we do the starting five list, and we've introduced the Chatters box when somebody doesn't completely drop a nuke on the Chatters box list. But I don't worry, I will fix it, and I've already got an idea to make sure that we get the right champion out of it. But with that being said,
were
you
you
can.
able to get into that link that I sent you?
I haven't even had time to mess with it yet, to be honest
Okay,
with you.
that's fine. Basically, it's the doc sheet. It's a free through Google thing, and
Yeah.
I added our email on it so that you can actually sign into it and go straight to it. And I sent you the link so you can actually, if you see a misspelling or
Yeah.
or or
Or if you
I'm
forget
crazy
half the
busy,
chatter's box.
I literally I
Yeah.
worked all weekend and I did 12-hour days
Well,
for the past 4 days.
as I was saying, if you want to get into the Chatters Box starting five, or if you want to email us, you want to be a guest on the show, we're always looking to get into the guest game. Or if you'd like to sponsor the show, we are always looking into the sponsor show. Our sponsor idea, you can always email us at.
Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com.
And with that being said, speaking of our social media, I was hoping the
Yeah.
other two guys were going to be here, but they're not here. If you go to our
It's not like it's
Facebook
a
or our
professional show.
Instagram, yeah, our Facebook or our Instagram, and I believe it's up on Twitter. Maybe I didn't put it on Twitter yet. But if you go up to the top, you'll notice a little link there. We officially have a merch store.
Yes.
It is up and running, fully able and willing to take all of your monies.
Yes.
I am working on a couple more designs. That's not everything that will go up there, but we do have some stuff up there. I do have a hoodie that I'm working on. I have a T-shirt that I'm working on. Jeff has
I
got
got a
a
couple
hoodie.
things.
It's a little bit more extravagant than I want to do, so it'll probably only be a limited time thing. But we do have
I'm
merch
gonna do
now,
limited runs.
so you guys can definitely go check out the merch. If you want to buy something, that'd be greatly appreciated. But that'll be ever changing. There will be new designs. We'll probably get away from, at some point, we'll get away from the third party system. Have tree merch. What is tree merch?
Like
Oh,
a
free
link tree?
merch. No,
Oh, free merch. No, free
We don't
merch
have
is
free,
not gonna happen.
unfortunately.
Uh,
Not until later on
when
down
it comes
the road.
down to free merch, trust me, I'm the king of free merch. Uh, I designed that coffee mug, and I'm still pissed that I don't have one yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just can't afford to buy it.
Once we get away from the third party, and I have a direct contact, and I can
Yes.
have stuff made to order, or I can
There's
have stuff. I can have stuff in bulk if we have specific shirts or hoodies. Then down the road maybe giveaways and that stuff. But right now,
There's
unfortunately,
Michael.
no. I'm glad you could finally make it. I mean, this is only like the
Did you
fourth or
wipe?
fifth episode that
Did
you've
you
been late
wash your
to.
hands?
What's going on, Wicked?
Hey,
Did you wash your hands?
yes, I did wash my hands.
See, it would have been better if you would
I had
have
to
been
take
better
a
if you would have been like, oh shit, and jumped up and did it. That would have been funny. Like, oh shit, and then run away from the screen for a few seconds. That would have been
Okay.
funny. I was waiting for you to do it.
But
Look, my hours have changed, and I don't even get off till 3:30, and I got to drive
this
45 minutes home.
this guy. with the
3:30, sir. I
excuses
literally
all
just
day.
finished work 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but you
I've
work
been
at home.
working since 8
Shut the
o'clock
fuck up.
in the morning. I've been working 12-hour days just to get
I
caught
got
up.
home. Changed, went to the gym. I had a couple other places I had to stop at, and I literally got home about 15 minutes before the show started, and I needed to change again and set up everything. But I somehow managed to be here on time, so all I'm hearing is a lot of fucking excuses.
Yeah, it sounds.
I didn't want to do this on the air. I was hoping to do
Michael,
this in the private
Michael,
of our
let me
HR
explain
department.
one simple fact. Well, let me explain.
Michael,
one
bend
simple
over,
fact.
Jeffrey, give him his spankings.
All excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and they all stink like shit.
Oh, this one did. Woo.
Nice.
I had that the other day. I was like, God damn, that's coming out of me. That shouldn't be coming out of there. I almost called a fucking priest to
I
come.
have interesting news. So
I have interest. Well, hey, check this out, guys.
yeah, go ahead.
Again, audio show, but let me show you guys something on video. So, as we know, I'm trying to lose weight. I've gone from drinking full flavored Budweiser to Mickey Ultras. Well, Bud Light just put out a new beer. It's called Bud Light Next. the can is actually pretty badass.
That's kind of cool. It looks like a soda though, or like a
Yeah.
like a Red
Well,
Bull kind of thing.
well, yeah, it's a similar can. It's a 12-ounce slim can, but it's 0 carbs, 80 calories. It says 0 carbs, super crisp light beer.
What
So
are you
you
gonna
guys,
fucking diet? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to lose weight.
Oh, shut
Hence the
the
reason
fuck
I'm
up.
going to the gym. Trying to get my mind and body right.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus
Nobody can
Christ.
hear
What are
Michael. He
what are you
muted
woke
himself.
all of a sudden?
No, I'm not woke. I just want to be in better shape. I want to look good for my woman, and I want to be around
You
for a
know,
long time. But this
you
is the
know.
first one I've had, so I'm going to take a drink
So
of it with
how's
you
it
guys.
taste?
Smells like beer. What the fuck does it? Smells like beer.
It's like it doesn't smell. I'm COVID shit.
I think
Live
I
on it, but it tastes like
COVID.
shit.
I think I can get used to it.
Yeah.
It's not Mickey Ultra, and it's not Budweiser, and it's not Bud Light. It's different.
Yeah.
I told the guy, I said, I think it's gonna. I have a feeling because of course I went to the Speedway. You already know I went to my Speedway,
Right.
and I know everybody up there. Mike is having all kinds of.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
take care, Jess. Hopefully your daughter's okay.
Yeah.
Right back at you. Right, Betty? I'm gonna have to get used to it, but it does taste. It tastes like one of those. Some of that bottled water that just I don't know. It tastes weird. Like has
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
like an iron taste or something to it. That's what this
Yes.
tastes like. But that's what I told the guy at the gas station. I was like, it's probably gonna
Flat
taste
beer
like.
from rusty pipes.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. We got Mike moving now.
There you
Can we
are.
hear him?
Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, now we can hear you. I don't know what happened, sir.
That was
It's,
the bad part. I wasn't even muted. I look because I have a bad habit of doing that. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, Betty. Exactly. That's what it
funny
is.
though,
100%.
what was funny
A
though,
metallic
you were
taste.
froze with a stupid shit-eating grin on your face, just like.
Can we not talk about
But
grins and shit eatings after for the podcast again because I had to take a shit?
the new Wyatt family. You're goddamn right.
Yes.
And Bray Wyatt. Yeah. So, in just a real quick in news because we don't really get to news very often.
Right.
So, not only do we have the merchandise store, I'm also going to be opening a OnlyFans, and I'm also going to start selling feed pics because apparently gas has decided to go to $4 a fucking gallon.
Hey, welcome to my world, sir. It's been like that since like
This morning,
2010.
almost this morning when
It's
I went to
$4
work.
a gallon here. Has been since
This morning when I
2010.
went to work, it was $4.49. When I got home from work today, it was $3.69.
Well, welcome to my world.
You know what?
But-
not upset.
Look! Don't look over here. Look over here, everybody.
Yeah, amen
Because
to
we no
that.
longer have mask mandates. Everybody
Yeah,
can
amen
take
to
their
that.
mask off.
Yeah.
There's nothing to see over here. Don't look behind the
You know what's
curtain.
funny? You know what's funny is as soon as the war,
Are you breaking your one
as soon
rule?
as the war
That sounds
shows up,
awfully
the,
political.
you haven't
Click.
heard shit from COVID for about a week.
No, I just said just real quick in the news. It's not political. It's me bitching. The fact that
Yeah.
me trying to be a sensible human being and act like I got some brains in my head, I buy a Chevy Cruze instead of a truck, and now I might as well go have a goddamn truck for the price I'm paying in gas.
Yeah, amen to that.
Oh, you got. I thought you got like I thought you got that Prius thing. I was about to.
I will fight you. Keep it up. Keep it up.
If he had a
Keep talking
Prius,
that dumb shit. You've
we
been
would not
warned.
be doing this show because I would constantly, like the whole time, I'd just call him gay.
For the guy that in the last 4 or 5 episodes can't figure out what time we start the show, you don't get to talk to. I don't drive a Prius. I have a Chevy Cruze, and I happen to love my little Silver Surfer.
I'm
I will
gonna
say something.
I'm
I
gonna
saw-
say this. I'm gonna say this.
Go
All
ahead.
those assholes that have the
How
Prius,
cute.
you know,
Brian
while
says
the
you drive a
$4
car?
an
How
hour
cute.
are going. Who's the idiot? Now face $5 fills my tank, bitch.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
here's the thing.
I know, I'm gonna go
saw-
buy me the new
I saw-
electric Mustang SUV.
Ugh, gross.
Those things are so
Those things
goddamn
are so
ugly.
ugly.
That's stupid.
Well, I did see yesterday when I was in the cab, I saw a Prius hatchback.
Hi,
And
Kevin.
it actually looked kind of cool until I realized it was a Prius, and then I threw up.
I do drive a car because I don't need to. I don't need to drive a. I don't need to drive a big fuck off truck, as Jeff says, to compensate for my small penis or the fact that I like to touch little boys.
Let me tell you,
Brian.
Already knows he has a small penis. He doesn't need to tell everybody.
I have 2 cars. Neither one of them work, but I have 2, and one of them you can see behind me is bright fucking pink.
But that's your wife's car, so.
Yeah, that's my wife's car. So.
You'd think you'd have one of them running by now.
You'd think if I actually had some time on my hands. What are you doing? Leave my wind chimes alone.
Those are yours?
They are now.
Says the guy who just put another
I like the noise.
job onto my plate for the podcast. As if I don't do enough.
No, I want to clarify. I said if you see an error, don't touch it unless you see an error. I don't see the errors. Because I
don't touch it unless you see an error.
Or unless I'm busy. Unless I'm so busy
Box,
like I have been this weekend. Yes.
Chatter's Box, please chime in if you will. The starting 5 list that Jeffrey puts up on social media. I might as well he's going to do it, but I'm still going to have to go through and fix it because how many errors are there? Error.
Kevin.
I'm missing some contestant, but
yeah,
you know,
well, like
whatever.
I said, Oh, so you're gay, but you want to go full Brian. Just saying. He said he drives an F-150. I said, so you're gay, but you want to go full bi. Got it.
I mean, Jeff, you messed up your own list.
I know. I literally did it all in about 5 minutes and at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of a week so far for me. I'm seriously far behind.
Oh, your boyfriend! I bet he loves the Ford F-150, doesn't he?
Yep. Got that 6-foot bed. Never has to be made.
With that being said, let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me get on the right ticky-tacky here. Get on the right one over here.
Wicked, I agree. That's a 99 Malibu behind me. Now I do just tend to stray into the Japanese
Have you
market.
ever been beaten by a wet spaghetti noodle by your girlfriend because she has a twin sister and you got confused and fucked her dad? Well, that's how it feels to drive a Ford F-250.
That's so true.
Good for you, Brian.
Send me that so I can send it to your dad.
Dude, I made the video. It's on our TikTok page.
Oh, okay. That's funny. Well,
but,
on the travel front, wife just bought tickets to Europe.
What?
She just bought her ticket to Europe.
Oh, nice.
She's on the 12th.
You say speaking of OnlyFans?
No, of travel plans.
Oh, you said OnlyFans. I was like, wait, is she doing a European OnlyFans? What the hell are you talking about,
because we're actually planning her trip tonight. We went and bought a world map, and we're kind of going to connecting dots and lines and figuring out rail train schedules and all that fun stuff because she's starting in Amsterdam, which I thought was really cool. I was like, bring me back an animal. There's Tony.
So with speaking where we were just kind of chatting about the list for a minute, as far as the Chatters Box goes, this week.
There he is, Mr. Wakanda.
Apparently, we need to schedule the show on Black
Smile,
People
Tony,
Time,
and
somebody,
open your eyes.
somebody
wide.
can show up.
I'll get here on CP time. That means when I feel like it. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, he said CP time. Oh shit!
Nah, I just came off of another stream. I was on somebody else's broadcast real quick. I got invited, so my apologies.
Man, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you like I told Michael. I'm not here for the excuses.
Shut up, Jeff.
Don't shush me.
Get a new hat before you tell me what to do.
Now, here's the funny thing.
Gotta keep it up. There'll be a Confederate
you
flag
mentioned-
behind me next show.
You mentioned CP
I'll get a new
time.
hat. It'll be a nice. It'll look like a ghost mask.
Too. I got hats and flags too.
Oh, you got these
the funny
eye
thing,
holes
though.
in. I can't see shit.
Here's the funny thing, Tony. You just mentioned CP time, and I've been watching that show, The Neighborhood.
I can't be saying this shit
And-
around you motherfuckers. I
and
forgot.
it-
Go ahead.
and they said, they're at a party, and the white guy's like, "Where's everybody at?" She's like, "CP time." And then later on in the party, he's like, "CP time" on the mic, and everybody just kind of looks at him. I literally sat there the whole episode going, "CP time, CP time." I had to look it up, and when I looked it up, I almost died laughing.
But what I was saying, since somebody royally, royally fucked up the Chatters Box list this week,
Who did?
Me,
the guy who does the Chatters Box list and puts it on social media.
in the past
Point the other way, Mike.
48
He's
hours,
on-
I've done 24 at work.
Again.
Yeah, I believe you.
What is it? What is this? Is this a nonsensical nonsense excuse hour? Everybody's going to have their excuses for everything.
Let me explain
I'm
something.
the only one coming in here. I'm the only
Let me
fucking
explain
bright
something.
spot.
You're the only one that has no life.
God damn, son of a bitch.
All right, you know what?
Ooh, that was a softball.
You know what?
That is
That
gone
is-
way over left field.
that is
It was
right.
into the bleachers, into the parking lot.
Yeah.
It is a
Oh,
golden
my
slam
The-
home run.
I have no life because the 40 hours I put in at my day job, the 60 hours a week that I put into this fucking podcast, and then try to find time to go to the gym.
Wait.
Excuses,
40 hours
excuses,
of work for
excuses.
you means 6 hours working, 2 hours sleeping.
It's 2.5 hours of sleeping.
There you go.
Well,
very
there
good.
you go.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
I get the extra half hour because they don't pay me, so I
She
extend my
said,
nap a
"Do you
half
need
hour.
some
You
aloe?"
need some aloe. Boom, because you got burnt, son.
I can't have a life. I'm too busy. I keep hearing these guys busy. Tony done quit his damn job. Apparently, he don't never. His new job is living on haps. God only knows what the hell Mike
First of all,
Mike does.
based on the new
Hey, I
regulation
got a
that went
quick-
across the world, we have no more mask mandates. God bless them.
We already brought that up.
Into that.
I know. I'm
We did
hoping it.
bring
I'm
up.
hoping it hits the college so I can stop wearing a mask and I can
No
get this
shit.
stupid ass curve out of my beard that I have to fight
I
with
know,
when I'm
right?
straightening it. Because
Hey,
it just like
quick-
dips right underneath my chin and then comes out.
You
So
can't
Debbie,
stand
Debbie,
that
thank you for the
shit.
follow. Hey,
Thank
quickie
you, Debbie.
question, folks.
Sure.
Especially for the Chatters Box. Who's in Texas?
Yeah, ask that question. My apologies on
Texas
that
is
too.
on the list.
I have a
Texas is
reason-
on the list.
No. Here's the thing.
They don't get
My
amnesty.
wife's friend is needing a place to stay for a week or two. She has just lost her job and subsequently losing her apartment.
What
And
part
she
of
needs a place
Texas?
to crash in the Dallas area.
I don't have nobody in Dallas anymore.
That's what I said. So anybody got anything in Dallas, please hit me up at
Honestly, yeah.
nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. I want to get her eventually back here safe and sound, but she needs to get a new job first, and she needs to get a place to stay for a short time. And
She needs
anybody
specific
that
time, but
does, anybody that does will get a major shout out here on the show.
That's a tough situation too. I kind of hate
Yeah.
that. There's not much we can do, but
Yeah.
This
That's-
is all the
that's
more
real.
reason for them not to let her stay at the house. She's
No,
affiliated
she's
with
actually
her.
she's actually a super nice girl, and if I do say so, she's really good looking. I mean, anybody that
There it
stays
is.
with her, like your clout goes way up. Let me tell
you're
you, boys.
ass. You are an ass.
No.
I'm talking about Glick is an ass. Talking about there it is.
No,
You know
Here it
damn
is.
well. You know damn well. Coming from Jeff, if that bitch, if she was ugly, he wouldn't have said nothing. He
that's
wouldn't have
not
said
true.
nothing
That's
about
not
it.
true. That's
He'd have been
not
like,
true.
"You can live on the
Not
street.
even
You can live on the
remotely.
street."
Not even.
You can
remotely.
sleep in my
I was
Malibu.
not gonna bring it up. I wasn't
your
gonna
ugly
bring it up,
ass.
except for my wife reminded me today, and I sent Tony a message. Who do you know in the Dallas area?
Yeah.
Because the original plan was for her to go to my parents in Florida, but that's a little far for her to get to.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Maybe somebody can reach out and.
I hope
if you
somebody's
guys want
able
to
to
reach
help
out,
Yeah.
if you want to reach out and try to help her, that's a random request, and especially in today's day and age, whether you want to stay with strangers or you want strangers staying at your house.
Yeah, that's
But
gonna
you
be
can always
conflict.
email us at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com and let us know that way. But what I was trying to say about the Chatters
go ahead.
Box list. I don't know what the hell you left people off. It was all crazy.
You know what? I can
So
only
what I'm gonna
find-
do, what I want to do, I want to get the list remade with everybody included on it, repost it, We'll
Yep.
leave it up until Saturday.
That sounds good.
Saturday, we'll announce the winner of the Chatters box, and then they can still get in on this week's list as well. So
Yes.
I was just gonna.
He froze. Chris froze.
I didn't know if he froze or he was reading something. Give it
No,
a
he's
minute.
froze.
Yeah, give him a minute. If it dropped, he'll jump back up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he
But,
dropped.
I see you, Cam. What's going on?
What I told. I had a few. I know some points, but I had a few people come to me and ask about the Chatters box. I told them, look, what's probably going to happen is we're going to hold it over until Saturday.
Yeah, it all
because
came down to I got overly busy.
I said, to be fair, this is tax season, and Jeff does work with the IRS.
Yeah, exactly.
So he is in the busiest
Oh,
time
you're in the
of year.
IRS, Jeff?
Yeah.
That's what you do?
Yeah, I work with the IRS.
Yeah, you're gonna be busy till June.
I do ERC tax credits, and it's crazy for me right now. This time of year is like my
Yeah, this is your bread
my
and
Super
butter.
Bowl.
This is your
my
bread and
Super
butter,
Bowl
yes.
and my this
so-
program that we're working goes until 2025. So for the next couple years
That's good though.
oh no, it's great. So there he goes. You're back, sir. Years,
That's good though.
oh no, it's great. So there he goes. You're back, sir.
That's good though.
Oh no, it's great.
No, it's me. No, it's me.
Yeah,
I will scratch if you need me.
Working through the technical difficulties.
yeah.
I had the show pulled up on my phone, trying to
But yeah,
see when.
that's why I put if there's any complaints, just remember I do work with the IRS and enjoy your audit.
I need you to hook mine up.
Yeah, well, I ain't that close.
Doesn't work for the IRS. He works
I
for
work
a
with-
telemarketing company that
Okay.
cold calls people and bothers them about their taxes. He doesn't work for the IRS.
I
Calm down,
technically work-
Jeff. That's like,
I work for a company.
That's
I work for
That's
a
like
company
OSU.
called- Go ahead.
That's
Okay.
like my job title is
you go,
facilities. What is it? Department of Facilities Operation Department something blah blah blah. Zone maintenance technician. I'm a freaking maintenance man.
Yeah, you're maintenance.
Calm down.
No, here's the thing.
And he mows
What
the
I
yard.
do, I actually
I mean,
technically,
that's-
I'll give you a quick breakdown of what exactly I do. Is I work for a company called LG Resources, and we're running the program for the ERC, Employee Retention Credit, tax credit. So basically, if you own a business in 2020 and 2021 and it was affected by the pandemic, you have money coming to you. And depending on how many employees and there's a whole bunch of stipulations and stuff. But I have 200 clients that I need to contact every single day,
Every day?
daily. And those numbers change
Yeah, he's
daily.
crazy right now.
Every day.
My lowest day is about 160.
Don't. I'm gonna save that for later. But that's
All over the US I deal with. My Zoom phone looks That's why I went and bought my phone. I have my Zoom is connected to my phone, my cell phone. So
There we go.
that can ring at any time as well.
Absolutely.
Because
We
I'm
haven't announced
literally
it.
giving away money in the form of multi-million dollars. You remember Ellis from Die Hard, the guy who gets shot?
Yeah.
He says
like
I
a
make
broker.
$1 million
You're like a
deals.
broker.
Yeah, he says
Yeah.
I do $1 million deals for breakfast. I am
Yes.
Ellis of 2022.
No, I believe you on that. Even when you have to do it daily. Golly.
Yeah.
They should be getting back in touch with you.
Cameron, we haven't announced the winner yet. Vicky, our Wicked. I have the votes, but yeah, if you want to go ahead and re-vote, that's fine. For the Chatters box list. Our list,
Yeah,
our
like
list was
we said,
good,
we're gonna
and
redo
the votes are in and calculated for our list. But yeah, as far as the Chatters box, I have the votes, but I mean, we'd probably just re-vote and make it that much easier.
Gentlemen, while I have you all on the phone,
I think you're a bitch by default.
Listen, boy.
I'm not talking to you. I'm
Please
talking to
send me
Buckeye.
in Messenger, in Facebook Messenger. Send me
talking to
your
the
emails
Yugoslavian.
so I can connect you all to the same list so you guys can all make corrections and updates. And if I'm super busy one day and I can't get to the chatters box one,
I'm
then
gonna
you
do you a
guys can
favor.
take
I'm
over.
gonna do you. I'm gonna do you a solid. When we do the show on Saturdays, instead of writing it down, have your computer pulled up so you can type it up right there.
I did that in the that's where I
He did
gave it
that,
to
and that's where
misspelling.
everything was all because he
That's
was
where
trying to
everything got
keep up with
misspelled.
everybody.
That's why I write everything down because I can't
Okay.
keep up with you guys. I'm not.
And a
I'm not
lot
the
of times I
fastest
try to
typist.
make sure that I can spell it out to you when I tell
Right.
you.
No, well, we're
That'll save
declaring
you a
our
headache.
champ tonight. The chatters box we're not
Another
declaring.
thing,
So
like I
the
said, I use Sheets, Google
Yes.
Sheets. So
Okay.
I want to connect you all so you guys can type yours in while we're on the show, and it's all connected as one.
you can type mine in.
I'll work with that. I'll work with you on that Saturday.
I'll send you a link, and you'll see what I mean.
Because I got to get my
You can-
computer game up. I'm getting older. I got to admit that. I got to get my
It's
computer
super
game
easy.
Computers,
I'll send
Huh?
you.
I don't use
it's all in-
computer that
This-
much.
Sure,
I
spell
don't.
better than you.
Huh?
You have a
Sure, I
job,
can at least
Cameron.
spell it right.
You got a job, Cameron. You ain't doing it. We ain't famous yet. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I
How
used to
do
be
you-
having
well,
14 people doing my job for me.
Alex, hang out in here until we announce this week's list. And if you want to submit your own list, send it to the Gmail at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast when we announce the starting five. And then we usually take 4 to maybe 6, just depending upon what we're doing. But
Maximum 6.
apparently Jeff over here is now handing out his one and only responsibility.
No, that's not true.
He's outsourcing it and micromanaging
Only for
it.
this
I'm not
month.
touching
Only
it.
for this month.
I'm not touching it. I'm just going to sit here and criticize you and make fun of you
That's
for
fine, I don't
fucking
care.
it up. And then I'll have to put your fire out.
Yeah, Mike,
But
you're
you still-
glitching hard.
Mike,
sir.
you're glitching, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
y'all knock
How
out
am I
with-
glitching? I got
Refresh your
flickering
shit.
light in the back.
Refresh your mic.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
refresh your camera and everything.
Jeff,
I can refresh it.
well, Cameron, I didn't know if you were ready or not, so that's why I haven't said anything to you. Michael, fix your fucking screen. Yeah, exactly, Alec. That is what's going on. He's over here micro managing and outsourcing his jobs. You know, and he's outsourcing
I
his
can
job to
still do it
America. At least
on a
we can give
normal
him that.
day. On a normal day, I can keep up. A normal week, I can keep up. This week is crazy for me.
This
It's
time
all
of
about-
year, the first 6 months of the year is tough
This
for
time
you.
of year. Yep.
I do understand that.
Yeah, message me, Cameron, because it's not that hard, and we can, because I do want to get into the guest game, but that's going to have to be a Monday night show where we do guests,
Yeah.
because we're not all here. So
That makes sense.
You know, and you know what? Monday's show, that was a good podcast, boys.
any podcast
I
I'm
had
in
a
is a
lot
good
of fun.
podcast. I'm just saying.
Well, that's pushing
Mr.
it.
Humble over here.
It's a humble brag. It's a humble
Yes.
brag. You know, I don't. You know, sometimes I gotta boost my own ego. I don't do it very often. You know, I put myself.
Yeah,
I put you guys
every
ahead of me
episode.
all the
But That's
time.
all right.
You do.
That's all right.
Big ups to
questionable.
Wild Florida Mama Jessica. Brian's in the house. Wicked Italianized. Betty's
Brian, first of all.
here.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss nobody.
But since we're all
Jody's
here
in
and
the
we're
house.
glitching,
Cam.
let's go ahead and announce the winner because pretty soon somebody's going to glitch.
Buckeye Bear.
Somebody will probably glitch right in the middle of it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My internet. I meant that's one thing I did forget to do. I was going to restart my router.
Right?
Remember, you drive a Ford F-150, and we already played the audio. Do we need to play it again? Tony wasn't here for it. Shall
I
we
got
play
the
it
new
again?
audio for it. Driving a Ford F-150 is like
God,
walking
we
around
know
going,
what to do then.
Here.
you ever want to just fuck a dude?
Have you ever been beaten by a wet spaghetti noodle by your girlfriend because she has a twin sister and you got confused and fucked her dad? Well, that's how it feels to drive a Ford F-250.
I will not. I'm staying far away from the pink button tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
You better get him, Brian. You better get him.
Yeah, actually. Cheyenne
You're
said
coming
that-
here trying to make fun of my Chevy
Yeah.
Cruze because I drive a car.
Some people with trucks overcompensate.
I'm just
Oh, no,
saying.
We've established that.
Brian, why is Wicked
Ricky's
Italian
like,
now trying to get? Why
now
everybody trying to get
Brian
everybody
needs
aloe?
hello.
We need to get
Something.
sponsored by Aloe.
There we go.
Trust me, I believe that old Chevy of yours could haul some heifers, especially when you're down at the VFW there, Alex.
Ooh.
There you go.
Hey, no
Trying
VFW
to
shots.
look.
I'm in the VFW
I am not
game.
trying to look tough. The last thing I've tried to do is look tough in my Chevy Cruze. There's nothing tough about me driving
There's
my
nothing
Chevy
tough about a Chevy
Cruze.
Cruise.
There's no way.
Getting
There's
in and
no
out of that
way.
bad boy is tough
But
enough for him.
honestly, I do
It's just not
I
easy.
do want
Dude,
to.
it's like
I
getting
do
in a
want
cop car. I swear to God, every time I get into that thing, I gotta put one leg in. I'm like, watch your head, dipshit. Watch your head.
That's right. That's right.
I can't tell you how
Yeah,
many times
you know,
I've tried to slide in there
Jim
and smack
Carrey.
my
You know,
head right on that
funny
fucking
thing,
door frame.
everybody makes fun of me because I'm really short. However, there's not a vehicle I can't get in.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
A
there is. You
truck.
could barely
You
get in
can't
my
climb up
Bronco.
in
I
a
used to have to give you a booster
No,
into my
that's
Bronco.
horse shit, and you know it. Because
I had to go over
because
and put your little feet in
Jeff.
my hand, Jeff. I'll boost you up a little, buddy.
that's
I can do
bullshit.
it on my
No,
own.
it is seriously,
Jeff,
seriously. There's not a vehicle
Jeff,
that I
Jeff,
can't
Jeff,
that is
Jeff,
hard for
Jeff,
me to get in. I had a buddy of mine back in the
Jeff.
day. He was 6'6". He used to make fun of me all the time because I was so short and he was so tall. And then he bought a convertible, and the top of the windshield was right here. And I laughed my ass off because he could not see unless he looked over the windshield or
Yeah.
scoots down. But I
Damn.
Well,
drove it
I
perfectly
will. I have. I've
more
been in a
times than
cop
he'd
car.
like to say.
I've never been arrested in a cop car, as I told you the other night. I'm from a small town, and we knew all the cops. And not only would they go get my drunk ass McDonald's, but sometimes they would take me to get McDonald's. So,
I dated the chief of
And
police's
Jeff,
daughter, and he used to let me drive the cop car every once in a while. Granted, it was
I was
around the
never.
block, but
you know, Jeff, that you're like the little kid of Indiana Jones and it's like, hold on to your potatoes when you get in.
Yeah,
So,
Mike, do I have something in my eye, Mike? Right
you
here.
know,
I have
yeah,
never in my
or
life.
the little boy from
right here.
Sorry, I sneezed. Jesus.
I have never been in my life been in a cop car in handcuffs.
I have
Every
been
time I was,
hold on to
I
your
could say I've been
potatoes,
in
Mr. Jones.
I would wager a bet that I've been in the back of more police cars than all three of you combined.
You're right. I've only been in the back of one once. I've driven a cop car many times though.
I've been arrested 9 times.
stealing peppermints. What? You've been arrested 9 times? How have you been arrested so many times and I've never been arrested?
When I was 14, I got arrested for B&E.
Word.
My
Say
dance
it
would be
to
in a mug.
make what happen?
This dance would be in a mug.
But where was I going?
I'm also an asshole if you can pull me over. I don't think there's.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, being from a small town, I mean, there was other times where like I had to take my truck to the shop and everybody was at work, and I would just call down to the police station because like half the police
I'm
station
drunk.
I
Come
grew up
get
with.
me.
No,
What's
I
up,
wasn't even
Taddy?
drunk. Like half the police station I grew up with, and the other half my parents and my aunt and uncles grew up with. So I would go, hey guys, can I get a lift back to my apartment? And they'd come and get
I'd
me.
spend a little
And
time in the timeout building.
the shop that my truck was
I got
at or
2
whatever
hours.
was in town, so they would swing by and
Oh yeah, that's
go
the
back to
beauty
the
of small
apartment.
town. I mean,
Yeah.
I tell everybody here, I'm in a town. I'm in Cancun,
No, we see
which is
you.
like
Just to
8
get to the
million
point.
people or some shit like that, 6 million. I
Yeah.
don't know. But like, I grew up in a town of 2,000 people, where you can't take a shit without everybody telling what color it
That's
was.
my apartment building in New York. Get to the point.
Yeah,
That was a big city compared to where I grew up at.
exactly.
Was it really?
Well, yeah, man, that Mansfield Belfair area, Clear Fork area was pretty. They was compared to East Knox area, it
Yeah.
was all just cornfield and
Yeah, exactly. Well, like my closest neighbor was a mile and a half.
yeah,
My
that was
closest neighbor. So, which is
Unbelievable.
why all the bonfires and parties were at my house.
mine. Yeah.
Which explains why I got arrested 9 times.
Just saying. They knew who to look for. You was easy to catch.
That might be
They're
something.
like,
I
hey,
don't
there's
know.
a short
I
guy in
think
a
Tony
little
D
red
has
S10
something
doing
there.
burnouts in
I think
downtown.
Tony D
Oh, we know
has
that's
that.
Jeff.
I think Tony D nailed it on the head. It was survival of the fittest, and you were the shortest and the slowest.
Well, But I also always had
What's
the
going on,
coolest car.
Sadie?
Yeah, that reminds me of a joke about two men running away from the bear, and one guy had hiking boots, the other guy threw off his hiking boots and put on his gym shoes, and he said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm
Hey,
faster
Sadie.
faster than you," and he ran off.
Yep.
I didn't let the
Your
cops
mom,
catch me.
Cameron.
I didn't let the cops catch me. When they came, I was the fastest one
Well,
out of everybody.
I got arrested once for drag racing the sheriff down Main Street.
So you did shit to get caught.
Oh
Way to go.
shit!
Well, I was dating the
Yeah.
sheriff's daughter. His daughter was in my car,
He was
and
looking
he
for
pulled
your
up next
ass.
to me.
Like
No,
I
he,
said, you
he
did
pulled up
shit to
next to
get
me,
caught.
and I gave him shit because he's driving a Crown Victoria, and I'm driving a Chevy, and I was like, I could beat that fucking Vic, please. And next thing you know,
And then he arrested
we're
you.
doing
And
90
now
down
we
Main
know
Street at
why your
noon on a
ass got arrested.
Wednesday.
Yeah, way to go, slap nuts.
No, but he and I both got in trouble because as we passed the quarter-mile mark, the mayor was standing on the corner. And she waved at both of us and told us to get our asses in her office.
Y'all do shit to get caught on purpose. I rest my case.
I'm white. I'm allowed to.
See,
It's
it's
my white
people like
privilege
you that
card.
Oh
give
my
white people a
God!
bad name.
Somebody cancel
That's white
Jeff.
privilege
What
right
the fuck,
there,
dude?
boy.
Are you serious?
It's white privilege.
You
Tony,
stopped. We can't.
You're over here going.
exactly,
You're over
exactly.
here going.
Tony,
You are the
tell me
epitome
what I did racing the
Put him in timeout. Put him in
fucking it
timeout.
up for us, man.
I want to finish the conversation. Bring him back up. Bring him back. I want to finish that conversation.
Wait a minute, did you?
What I'm saying is,
Are you done?
Tony,
Talking.
wait, no, I stopped because I knew you'd put me on timeout. Let's question. Let me ask this question. In all seriousness, Tony, if what I did by racing the chief of police down Main Street at noon on a Wednesday, as a black man, could you have gotten away with it?
In a black city.
In
I
a
can't believe we're
small
having
town
this
of the only white
conversation.
people town in the entire
I'll be
United
honest
States.
with you. I lived in a city that was primarily black. For those of you that don't know, I used to live in
Don't
Tuskegee,
encourage his
Alabama.
bullshit, Alex.
If you
Okay.
have never heard of Tuskegee, Alabama, I lived in Tuskegee, Alabama. I knew a bunch of the cops. I couldn't have done what you done. They would have took me in on purpose because we all know
Exactly.
better. We teach each
I
other
was
to
gonna
know
say,
better. That's why your ass got
it.
arrested, so I got that part. But you're still
Yeah.
fucking crazy because I'm not racing down Main Street noon on a Wednesday when people are going to lunch breaks. You'll have become a danger to the environment with your reckless ass.
I've done a lot of silly shit like
It was August.
where I grew up at.
And the
Yeah,
kids
where
are
I
back to
grew up
school.
at and stuff like that. And the cops never really, but we never did anything. Well, I guess the biggest thing that we did that was illegal was underage drinking.
Yeah, we did a lot of that.
All you
And
gotta do
nine
is sit
times out
still
of
while you're doing it.
and nine times I'm not underage.
Well, when you were underage and drinking.
Yeah, but nine times out of 10, the cops would show up, make sure everybody was cool, make sure
Yes.
nobody was driving, and they would take our keys and they said, "We'll bring them back tomorrow morning."
Yeah.
And none of us went anywhere.
Or
And it's the reason why at 2 o'clock in the morning, the police station got a phone call from my drunk ass saying, "I'm hungry as hell, and the only thing that's open is McDonald's. Can you hook me up?"
Well, no, I mean,
They're
that's,
like,
that's the same
"What do you
reason.
want?"
That's the same reason like, the parties were at my house because uh, farmland is technically private
He was of
property.
age, Cameron. He was just
so
little.
Underage drinking is allowed on private property. It's this
No,
weird
Brian,
loophole
don't.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Underage
it
drink
was,
is not allowed on private
well,
property.
not allowed, but
Let
it's
go.
Yeah.
it was what's it called? It's,
We were drinking right in the middle of town.
Well,
We were all 18, 19, 20. We were
when,
drinking right in the middle of fucking. We were drinking a block from the square, block and a half from the fire
19,
department.
Dude, I'm talking like
That's how
15,
when
16, 17.
when I broke my
when
ankle on my
Cowboy said,
21st
"Get you
birthday.
some cracker friends," he was not talking about Jeff.
I think
Alrighty then.
Yeah,
He
well,
was
I
not
went to
talking
my.
about Jeff. When Cat Williams said, "Get you some cracker friends," he
yeah,
was
you
really
get
talking
some
about
white
me
friends.
and
That ain't me.
Click, but excluding Jeff.
They're
Because
excluding
I would
dumbasses
definitely
like
be
me.
like, "What the fuck did he do?
Yeah,
Murder? He didn't murder no one."
yeah, murder.
Jeff would be like, "Well, was he hot?"
Yeah,
Sadie,
Oh,
you see what
yeah.
I've been doing on Haps now, right, Sadie? You see what I've been doing on Haps.
This is one of two broadcasts that you come on that isn't full of drama.
Amen to that.
This week, fuck y'all.
every week.
Yet. It's still
Yet.
early.
Yeah. No,
I
like I
got some
said,
black jokes.
Got some white jokes.
I'll put both of you motherfuckers in timeout until you learn to behave.
Let's see
I'll
how
make you guys.
fast we can cancel, Tony. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
I just got here.
Tony in
No.
that corner, Jeff in that corner.
Cancel call up here. Cancel.
I just got here. No.
Just give those stamps that goes across the street. Canceled.
Cancel. I swear to God, Jeff's been just trying to get himself
Listen,
canceled the last few episodes.
I'm checking
The
my
last
email
time-
as we talk. I'm checking my email as we talk, waiting for it to pop up.
Look at last week, Jeff over here dropping the N-bomb like it's a
That
normal
was-
day. Like it
that
was so
an
casual, he didn't
absolute-
even care.
You quoted a song.
I immediately apologized. I was quoting,
quoted a song.
a line from a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he was.
I can put whoever I want in timeout.
And
Don't
then
tell me
I was
who I can't put in
then I was
timeout.
instantly checked by Tony, and I apologized right away. Because Tony was like, "Hey," I was like, "Oops, sorry." I didn't even see it.
Tony and I
It's
were
one of
both
those-
like,
one of
hey,
those things-
hey.
No, but it's one of those things. It's like
No.
certain things you can't do that line without saying it because it's
Yes, you
just
can.
not as funny.
They make
You
clean
And I
can't.
versions of
cringed
songs.
when I listened to the replay.
It's not
I
a
was
song.
driving and I knew it was coming. I was just like, oh God, over! I just drove my car off the side off the bridge. It is now.
My wifey was like, "Seriously, did you do that?" I was like, "Yep." That was me.
Right? Right, Cam?
Yeah, Cameron. Well, as I have been told lately, and I was telling Jody this afternoon on the way home when we were talking, I have recently got this new thing installed that I've never had in my life. It's called a filter. Now, Brian called me out on it and said that my filter is more like Swiss cheese because it has holes. But Tony has given me props in a couple of lives because outside of the podcast, where I go to say something and I stop.
No,
I'm
see,
like-
here's the thing. I use
And I
my
see the look on
filter-
Tony's face. He's
I
like,
use
yep.
my filter from 8 o'clock until 7 o'clock every day. So
Holes, you say. Stay out of my
Turn it
holes,
off.
Alex. We already had this conversation when I met you.
because I literally talk with so many people a day, and I have to.
We
be
can cuddle, but you
professional.
stay out of my holes.
I have to be professional all day long. So this is my time to
Be
shine. So to
yourself.
speak.
Yes. Yes.
Your holes are my holes now.
Damn.
We went out drinking one time, and all of a sudden, they're
they're my holes.
Look, the one and only time I've ever really met anybody off of TikTok was Buckeye, and another guy. And I was like, oh, I'm only going to come over and have a couple drinks because they were out front and they had a sign, you honk, we drink. And it was podcast day, so I was like, I'm only going to come over and have a couple beers. I got to do the podcast tonight. Podcast was supposed to start at 8 at 7:45.
And I'm
I
sending
messaged Jeff.
messages. Hey, dude, we doing this? And he's like, nope, I'm drunk.
I'm drunk. I'm drunk and headed to Buckeye Lake with my new best friends.
Hell
And
no.
we did. It was like 4 or 5 of us guys, man. We went out. We had an absolute
But
blast
that was
that
like
night.
really early on.
Yeah,
in the
that was
podcast.
early.
That was like before episode 10.
It was last summer.
Oh, Jesus. Long
Yeah.
time.
But Buckeye and I
Hey, Debbie, how you doing,
became.
lady?
There she
Listen,
is.
Smoke told me to tell
You
you
don't
what's
have no
up.
choice.
Just so you
Huh?
know, Blake. Smoke told me to tell all of y'all what's up.
Hey, make sure you tell him I said what's up, man.
Absolutely.
Can you make a new account and come back up in here?
I don't know. I'm going to just say that.
Damn, I'm getting emails.
I did sleep in my car, actually, that night.
I knew you would.
They make fun of my Chevy Cruze, but my big ass slept comfortably in that Chevy Cruze. I went outside to take a piss, and I was like, oh, I need cigarettes. And I had a pack of cigarettes in my car, and I went over there, and I sat down. And then the next thing I know, I was opening my
It's
eyes, and the
9
sun was
a.m.
out, and I was just like,
Oh,
oh,
had your dick in
I'm
your
gonna go
hand
get
taking
some
a piss.
McDonald's
Your
and go
pant
home.
leg was all wet and stinking and shit.
No. I went out there, got a pack of cigarettes, took a piss. I'd taken a couple beers with me. Apparently, I drank those 2 beers. And then I woke up the next morning, the sun was shining, and I just dipped out. I didn't say hi, bye, kissed my ass, because I woke up hungry as shit. So I drove my happy ass home, went to McDonald's, got everything on their breakfast menu, and came home and ate like a king.
I bet you did.
Or,
All these restaurants are killing me. I'm trying to order something,
Yeah.
but being that
yeah,
it's
I'm about
Ash
to be doing the
Wednesday,
same thing. Thank you, Wicked.
being that it's Ash Wednesday, Everything you want, the seafood
Well, we
starting to
will.
get delivered.
Yep.
We will do it. We will do it in this when we come back from break.
Oh, I love the Catholic holidays. I love the Catholic holidays because
Will be the
steak
first
gets
thing we do when we
so
come back from
cheap.
break, Cameron.
Steak
Sorry,
gets
guys.
so cheap. That's the
Yeah.
best time
Because
to
nobody
get a
else is
steak
selling
around here.
it.
Thank you, Wicked. We
Oh,
appreciate that. Thank you for the
I
hearts.
remember. I remember I was. I went to lunch. I went to lunch with work. People from work, and we went to
I love my little
uh,
car, man. You can make fun of it all
Dairy
you want.
Queen, and it was during Lent. It was during Lent, and it was Friday and stuff. And there was this kid that was taking our order, and I was with a bunch of Catholics, and they all ordered fish, and they were like, and he just assumed I wanted a fish sandwich too, and I was like, I'll take a cheeseburger, and he was like, and he looked at me because I don't know if y'all know, but the Midwest very Catholic, and he looked at me and was like, you're getting a cheeseburger on a Friday. And I was
Thank
like,
you.
yes, because my
Yes, I'm a
Jesus
fucking
allows us to
heathen.
eat all the food we want. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Take your shit and make me my cheeseburger.
I'm
A
Catholic, so I
fucking
ain't supposed to eat no
cheeseburger.
meat. I ain't supposed to eat no meat today.
Yeah,
I respect it
I'm gonna
I
be.
respect it if you celebrate your religion that you know, Glick is a
Damn right.
pagan and Jeff is woke, and I
Ah,
respect that.
George is a
Whoa,
pagan.
So,
whoa, Norse, Norse pagan, calm
North
down.
pagan.
Because you're
Lord,
a fucking
pagan.
heathen.
I'm over here. Yeah, Norse
He said
pagan.
I'm a North pagan.
I am.
I'm sorry. Glick is Norse pagan and Jeff is
Oh,
cracker
you just
woke.
gonna break the
It's
rules now.
okay.
You can go to timeout too, sir.
Yeah. Do it.
Everybody's
What?
going to timeout except me.
Unbelievable.
No, but
Yep,
shit, I
that's
was gonna say something, and I totally forgot. I totally lost my train of thought. Thank you, Wicked. Appreciate all the hearts and the one heart, the heart bombs, and the love bursts and all that stuff. We appreciate that stuff. Greatly appreciated because
Awesome.
that.
I'm a New York Catholic. Period. I live in the
Oh,
South,
that's
but
what
I'm
I
a
was
New
gonna
York
say.
Catholic. Yes.
Shout out again to speaking of shout outs. Shout out to Twitter, man, because Twitter is always on it when we're live, hitting the
Right?
retweets, hitting the shares, hitting the hearts, hitting the follows.
I know
That's awesome.
my phone's blowing up here with
damn.
Twitter shit.
Yeah, thank you, Cameron.
Look, I'm okay with that though, but
Am I on
damn,
Twitter with y'all?
we're definitely getting
Yeah,
new
Tony, you and I are on Twitter
subscription.
together. We're friends.
Definitely getting new subscription.
I only use the Nonsensical Nonsense Twitter, just so everybody knows. I have
Yeah,
another
I
one, but I
under.
don't remember it.
He's allowed. He's allowed to use the nonsensical nonsense Twitter for the time
It's
being,
the safest one because there's nothing political on there because I'll go off on a fucking rant for 3 days.
because he knows I'll yell
George
at him.
Takei and I have an argument that's pending for like months now.
Who?
Wow,
George
that's
Takei.
pretty bad. You have to book arguments. Look, we're going to discuss abortion in
Dude, I went
6
to his.
months,
I
3
went to
days,
Jeff's
24
Twitter.
hours, and 16 minutes. You asshole.
I went to Jeff. I went to Jeff's Twitter page one day early on in the podcast. I got a notification that Jeff was tweeting. This motherfucker sent out 25 anti-left tweets in like 10 minutes. And I was like, dude, if you ever do that on our Nonsensical Nonsense Twitter, I will come to Cancun and I will fight you. Tony, are you pantless?
No, I got pants on, jackass. Stop being a pervert about my personals.
I'm just asking because all of a sudden you move and
All of a
all
sudden
we
I
see
saw a
are
bunch
our
of
bare
legs.
legs. I seen
The only thing
3
I
or
saw
4
was
legs. Jesus
blackness
Christ.
everywhere.
That's right. You're right. You're right. Long as you know.
New
Oh, my
holes.
dark moon rises. Shit.
Go ahead, get his holes, Buckeye. If you speak Spanish,
Nah, Bucky.
if you speak Spanish and pretend to be Latino, you can get all his holes.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
And change your name from Buckeye to Machichi.
Nuh-uh.
Uh,
Jackass.
Monty T, and
Jeff's
you
the
got it.
only
You're sold.
Jeff's the
Thank
only
you,
illegal
Cameron.
alien that went to Mexico instead of to the U.S.
Y'all stupid.
Jeff's the only one dumb enough to do it backwards.
Hey,
Everybody's
goes-
leaving.
my money
Everybody's
goes
leaving.
10 times farther down here than it does there.
Everybody's leaving, and Jeff's the only one coming in. He's like, "Hey, where's everybody going? It's pretty nice down here."
It's so funny. Don't mind the
Where you guys going?
N16
Everybody's
In all
pointing and
seriousness-
laughing. El
in
Gringo,
all
El
seriousness-
Gringo.
In all seriousness, my money goes 10 times farther here than it does there.
Yeah,
I got
I've
a
heard that.
nickname. It's a nickname. They call me Gringo down here. It's okay.
I appreciate it,
They,
Wicked.
they, they said it means boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know,
Well, we all appreciate it, not just me.
They
But.
call you Peachy
Yeah.
Maricon, so it's okay.
Oh,
What's that?
Sound like it
call,
turned
that's
him
what they
on. Look
call
at his
you?
eyes. What the fuck?
No, that's what they call you, Michael.
Yeah, I know.
What's that mean?
Oh no, they don't call me
Peachy
that.
Maricon is fucking faggot.
Yeah, I know what Pichi American in Spanish is. That's
Say
why I
the
was
word,
like,
Jeffrey.
Maricon.
He's in Mexico. He doesn't care. That's
Yeah,
like when you're
really
drunk
good.
and you don't care. Now you know how we feel.
I'm not drinking. Not yet.
Yeah, but you keep letting me in when I'm drunk. So
That's on you, Tony.
I find it to be folly.
Jim, I know enough.
Tony's like, it's 1:30,
I
2
know
o'clock in the
I
morning.
know
Let's
four
invite
things
Glick
in
in. He's good
Spanish.
and
I
drunk.
know how to pick
Exactly.
up a chick, eat food, cuss somebody out, and go to the bathroom.
At
So
the same
you're not
time.
gonna cuss me out and me not know what it means.
How's your loophole? Well, with all that being said, why don't we take a real quick break? Because the natives.
My buddy Mark from work says I
Or
snuck into
not.
your podcast for a second, and it looks like I needed a gnarly beard to fit in.
No, we have Tony. We have
Tell him
Oh,
I
we
said
have
no, he
Tony.
doesn't.
Look. Tony is fitting into two demographs for us that make us all exclusive. We got a black man, and he's bald, and he has no beard. So
Yeah.
we are an all
We're
exclusive.
all encompassing.
And
I'm here
Mike
working.
is
I'm
gay,
here working out my
so
politics.
and Jeff is a little person,
Yeah.
and then
We're just-
I'm me. I'm Glick. So we've reached all those different demographics and everything like that. We're the wokest podcast there's ever been.
Wow.
Wow, that's a stretch.
There was a
I'm just
stretch.
saying.
Wow, that's what
Sometimes
do they
Tony,
say? What do they say in
sometimes
Lethal
Tony,
Weapon?
you
That's
got to
pretty fucking
stretch.
thin.
Michael Knight and Kit.
That shit stretched
Oh,
farther. That
Woke
shit
is
stretched
stretched.
farther than this shirt that I'm wearing. Okay.
Inclusive, exclusive, whatever.
I was
It's all
gonna say,
the
I can see
damn
your
same.
heartbeat.
Tomato. Who the hell are you to correct my grammar?
English teacher.
Well, I've hung out with this guy in person. Trust me, he has no business correcting anybody's grammar.
Give me that.
I'm in a Snapchat group with him. Trust me.
I believe you.
Damn, I don't want to know.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go to break.
I just went and checked.
Well, let's
that
go ahead and
show
take a
up.
real
Hold
quick
on.
break. When we
Wait.
come back from break, the natives are getting a little restless. They want to hear who the
Yeah, they
champ
want to
is.
know. They want to know.
They want to know, man.
They want to see.
They-
They want to see Glick put the belt back on. And tell
There it is.
Tony he was close, but no cigar once again.
Again.
Well, something along. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Things
Yeah.
might be. I tried to take a dive this week. I had a
don't
lousy
believe you.
list.
No, you didn't. Your list was good. Actually,
You
I'm
speak.
pretty proud.
You
of,
speak good
I'm
to the
even
dick
proud
hole.
of Jeff's list because Jeff's list was super good. Everybody did.
No, everybody did all right. Everybody had
did
good lists.
It seemed like Chris's list was a little bit trying to throw
Right.
the game a little bit.
A little lackluster. Didn't
Yeah.
have the same
No, it
pizzazz
was
that it
good.
normally has.
No,
it was good. I'm not
I had a
complaining.
little fun, where we did our little.
And,
I'll see your Woody and raise you a scoop.
hey, leave my Woody out of this, pal.
Man, go to commercial, goddammit. You keep
He's a gay
talking. Go to
guy.
goddamn commercials.
We're going to break. We'll be right back. Enjoy Blacktop Mojo. We're going to take a real quick break, guys. Got a little Blacktop Mojo for you if you guys haven't already. God, you motherfuckers, let me do it again. You totally let me forget. At the beginning of the show, the intro to the show, and I'm going to say this at the end. Thank you to Rock Lee of EDM Combat. Rocky wrote and performed our intro song, which is badass. So go check out Rocky on EDM Combat. Basically, anywhere. I think he's on all social media, EDM Combat. He's on TikTok at Rock Lee. And he's an awesome musician artist. But speaking of awesome musicians, we're going to go to break with a little Blacktop Mojo. If you guys don't know who they are, go check them out. Look them up on all platforms. They're on every social media, everywhere you stream music. Give them some love and let them know that we sent you. We'll be right back here in about 4 minutes. I got to go fry some chicken and all that jazz. I guess if I'd actually turn my...
this time.
Burn my... Oh, no, I'm gonna... I didn't burn the chicken. I burned the damn... I didn't burn anything. I just caught the house on fire when I was frying... when I was making French fries. I'm going to go take a piss, a.k.a. fried chicken.
Gotcha.
Here we go. Now we're good.
Where have you gone to hide this time? And when will you face me for your crimes? You have always been concealed by your lies, tricks. And now the wall you hide behind is 6 feet thick. They can't protect you with death. I will see you again, and I will come to collect when I cross the river. Like smoke from the flame, you think you're safe in the ground, deep down in the grave. You think that you'll get your ass. Not if I've gotta say, I'll come to you in your sleep and take you away. Oh, take my advice and run for cover. There's nowhere to hide from the thunder. They can't protect you with death. I will see you again, and I will come to collect when I cross the river.
Wait for it.
Take my advice and run for cover. There's nowhere to hide from the thunder. They can't protect you with death. I will see you again, and I will come to collect when I cross the river. When I cross the river.
Hell yeah. Had to get my belt since we're coming back and announcing the winner. Little Blacktop Mojo for you guys. If you enjoyed that song, Debit, that is Blacktop Mojo.
What's the name
with
of that
the
song
river.
again?
The River.
That's a good song.
You can get Blacktop Mojo on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere you stream music. Plus, they're on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. So go give them a listen. Go give them a like. They're an amazing band. Not only are they a kick-ass band, but they are some of the nicest guys in the world. With the few interactions, I don't want to say like I talk to them all the time. We're best friends, but I have had quite a few interactions with them. I've chit-chatted with them from time to time, and absolutely some of the nicest
I don't know if
guys
you've
on
seen
the
the
planet.
thing on. There's a thing on Facebook. It's like shout out your favorite band and see if they'll get back to you. And if somebody puts Blacktop Mojo, bam, they're on it, man. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, what's up, dude? We're like, holy shit, they are on it. And I love
I just
them for that.
posted. I just posted one of my old videos that I did a couple years back on our Nonsensical Nonsense page today, or one of their songs. But welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. What's that, Mike?
I did their My Girl. It was a
Yeah.
3-part video. I did the entire song, and they liked every single. They
Yeah.
watched all 3 of them within 24 hours of me posting it. So
Nice.
they're right on it.
But welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the first hour. We were We got
everywhere.
a little. No. Alex said, "Damn, I thought that was a green screen behind Jeff." No, that's Jeff's actual driveway. Thank you,
No,
Cameron. Thank you, Cameron.
That's my
I
neighborhood.
do got the belt because I'm the current reigning and defending champion. And Michael, as per requested.
Yes. There you go.
I gotta get it. There we go.
You know, I would actually pay to watch you walk around town like that.
Wait till I get my shirt because we have the official G. We
Tony's
have
like,
the official.
white people
Saw
shit.
that.
Damn it.
We have the official GWO shirt on our merchandise
Yes.
store.
Yes. And as I said, there
GWO?
are no words.
Yeah.
There are no words.
That's
Except for
something.
one. I can think of
Damn
one
it.
word. Shame.
Oh.
There's no shame.
Shame.
Oops, I didn't tag myself. Cam can tag himself. Man's worst wrestler was. Yeah, right. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed the first hour. We were kind of everywhere in the first hour, so it generally happens in the first hour. We come in here, we're all excited to.
Basically, the first hour is for.
Yeah, we get in
Yeah.
here. We haven't got to talk to each other in a couple days. You know, we just come in here, we hang out, shoot the shit in the first hour. That's why we kind of, at the end of the day, we kind of phase news out unless a story pops up and really strikes my fancy. Maybe I'll start putting news on the Monday show or something like that, and we'll just do news on Monday. But if you guys are not already, feel free to check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Go give us a follow. Go give us a share. Let people know about us. You can also share not only the social media, but you can share out the lives. You can share out the podcast that you can listen to on demand on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcast, all that stuff. Yes, it is on Grindr. Michael runs the Grindr account. That's how he met his new boyfriend, Snickers. What the hell is that milk dud doing?
I don't know.
He's chasing my cheese around. That's what he's doing. What did they bring back here? Hey, come back here, Holmes. Get back here, Issy. Come here. How do you say come here? How do you say come here in Spanish? Or as Fluffy says, mirror.
Mirror.
Yeah. But you can also join us live.
There was this for Jeff. There was sign language that was taught to me in Click
Was it this?
Saturday, and it goes something like this. It means
I don't
twat
remember.
waffles. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, that's right, twat waffle. Yeah, I forgot what that meant. Yeah.
Wow. So it's
No, you
1993 up
And
here.
while you're sitting there, and while
Hey,
you're sitting there,
1993
you can
called.
go and do
1993 called, Mike, and they want their phrase back.
They don't, no. Don't. You, first of all, Jeffrey, you know I love to use the word twat. Second of all, twat waffle is my second favorite word outside of twat.
That's your nickname.
Grab a stick and
It's Chris's nickname. It's Twat Waffle.
yeah. But you guys, as I was trying to say, you guys can join us live right here every Monday and Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and Saturday night
What did you do?
at 8. Yeah, at
I'll
8
give you
p.m.
lessons.
Eastern Time here on Haps. Download the app if you haven't already. It's a free app, and give Nonsensical Nonsense a follow. If I can get through this, and these assholes will shut the fuck up. God damn.
Sorry.
God damn. But then you can also email us if you'd like. If you'd like to submit your own top 5 starting 5 list. Mike put himself in timeout. You can do that by emailing us at
It was on the table. I just sent it there.
the email. Tony, what's the email?
It is nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. Tony's
Somebody, anybody. Thank you, Tony Smith. We appreciate the heart. Good Lord.
I'll be right back, boys.
Oh
I'm
my.
getting yelled at about a Coke bottle.
Is it fucking Wednesday or Saturday? What the hell? I respect the self-aware timeout. You know, right? There's nothing wrong with being self-aware.
I know when
Putting
I'm over the line. I know when I need to be sat down.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, guys. Everybody who's dropped the hearts and the heart bombs and the appreciation, and all that. We appreciate that. That means a lot to us, guys, because It does put a little bit of money in our pocket. Well, not in our pocket, but it's going to go back into the podcast for the time being. So for $10 a month, you can help us subscribe to a YouTube Premium where we don't have to deal with ads and you have to listen to me curse YouTube out every episode.
every episode.
So, with that being said, Jeffrey, are you good? Tony, are you good? Michael, are you good?
I'm here.
But there's a lot of things that is going to go back into as far as financially. There's a lot of things that's going to go into the podcast. Stuff that we can talk about it outside of the show.
We will enjoy Tony eating a salad.
And talking to himself because nobody can hear Tony.
To himself because he's muted.
And nobody can read his lips. Tony acts like this is the first time he's ever been on here. That motherfucker's chugging a 2-liter of Coke. Yeah. Goddamn, Jeff.
No one.
As I was saying.
Oh, no, you ain't doing that on my podcast. You ain't doing that on my broadcast. That belching is unacceptable, sir.
I learned from the best.
At least get above a 4 if you're going to do it.
I'll remember next time.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All donations.
What's going on, Joe?
We are here to help the podcast grow. As far as me personally, I'll take all donations for food. You don't have to send me no more than $5 a piece. I will bless you. I will act up. I will behave worse than I am right now. Trust me, when I'm full, I'm better.
You guys can send donations for Flick's Truck Fund and Gas Fund. Just for $50 an episode. $50 an episode will help me get my truck and put gas in my truck. So these guys will stop making fun of me for driving a Chevy Cruze.
I don't make fun of
Actually, you know what? With gas,
that's what's up. That's my homie right there. What's going on, buddy?
You go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
And I'm done being mean to you.
You're done being mean to me?
And neither is my daddy.
Okay, yeah. If your dad's mean to me, you got to put him in his place, okay?
He is not mean.
Sometimes he is.
No, he's
not. He's made me cry. He made me cry twice.
You wanted me to. Go ahead.
He's going through a lot.
Hey, that's your boy. Little man has got his dad's back. I love that.
That's a real one right there, bud.
Let's jump into the.
Lady says,
you know what the people want. The natives are getting restless. They want to hear who won. They want to know what the new list is. So let's go ahead and satisfy their urges. Buckeye wants a bald black man to hype him up every day for work.
Go to jail.
Buckeye can't even get a Father's Day from his kids. Well, that's because your kids are half Odelays.
I got nothing to do with that.
The way the gas is going up, hey, Tony, I'm telling you, I drive a Chevy Cruze, Tony Smith, and I'm cursing gas prices right now, even with my little Cruze.
Y'all better go get a Honda Hybrid and sit back.
I'm gonna go get the new Ford Mustang electric SUV.
I want the Acura
never stop
NSX
making fun of
hybrid.
you.
What?
I said I want an Acura NSX hybrid. That's what I want.
Really?
First of all, Jeffrey, we've known each other for 25 years. When have we ever stopped making fun of each other?
That is a good point. No, but your status will go from you'll have to identify as something else than
you've already hit the lowest status that you can hit in my life, and that's you're my ex-wife. But I still tell you I love you every day.
That's true. I'm just saying.
Anyway,
if you start driving the E Mustang, you have to change your status from male to.
I can't even afford the E Mustang. I can't even afford to look at one on the lot.
I feel the same thing about the new Blazer. I love the new Blazer, but I can't look at them because it hurts.
No, I want a Chevy Traverse. I wanted one when I bought my Cruze. So I think when I trade that in this year, maybe next year, I don't know. I'm gonna get a Traverse.
That's the one with the new really thin headlights.
Just Google the Traverse. You'll like the Traverse. They're nice.
I like the Traverse.
It's a mid-size SUV.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need.
It's bigger. It's bigger than the Equinox and Blazer, but just below the
Suburban.
the Suburban.
The Yukon in Tahoe.
Yeah, the Yukon. So it's still big. Third row, it's nice.
It does have 3 rows.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I don't have to
And it
look
still
at
has
it.
a
Oh,
little bit
it's
of trunk
nice.
space.
They're
The
fucking
kids are
nice.
grown. It's
Because
just me and
I
Jason.
need 3 rows. Because I end up
Buckeye
calling
said-
everybody in a goddamn neighborhood everywhere.
Yeah, Joe had one. Buckeye said Ford rhymes with Hillary Clinton.
I saw that.
Mama Glick, how you doing?
But let's get into this list real quick because it's going to be one of those
Well, that
nights
thing's
we're going to
hot.
struggle,
I like that.
right? So we had part 2 of bromances. Typically we do 5, but somebody was full of himself and feeling himself and decided to challenge the boys, the gentlemen, if you will. And I wanted to make it a top 10 list. So I'm going to try to read this and get through it. God damn you, you filthy whore.
I'm sorry.
Let me tell you, here's the problem. When we make the big lists like this, getting it all to fit in that picture is
Milton.
no easy task.
No, it isn't.
It's
Fonts. That's all it was.
Or Uncle
well,
Milton, I can just
the
not
font
care about
size.
either one of them and live my life and be happy. And not angry all the time.
No, this is true.
Pinky in the Brain, obviously, number 1. Oh, nobody even thought of Pinky in the Brain.
I didn't either.
I thought that came up.
Well, actually, Jeff, the background color that you used on the Chatters box list was fucking spot on. Perfect.
Yeah,
We need
I
one
changed
solid
all
color.
this.
We
Yeah,
need one
I think
solid
I'm gonna
color
make
on our
ours
list.
green and the Chatter's box red.
No, the green either a blue or something like that because the green creates a fuzziness. The
Okay.
yellow is too bright. You need
We
like
could try a good idea. Post it as a slideshow instead of a picture.
Yeah, slideshow's kind of hard to do.
we
because
already
it
have a
takes
hard
lot
enough time
longer to
getting people to
create.
actually look at the list as it is, Michael.
Slideshow
So-
takes like 2 or 3 days to make. with all the time I have free.
Yeah, like I said, like
You're
Yellow
lucky you got
kinda
this list
works.
up.
the yellow that you use for Mike and the blue that you use for mine seem to work the best
Okay.
as far as being clear, and especially if you do like all caps or bold or whatever, make it really
Right.
pop out. But anyways, so part 2 bromances. Instead of a starting 5, we went to 10 this week. We'll start with Tony's
Hey,
list.
I
He
wonder
had
if we
Sam
did
and
it all black background with white letters. How that would
I don't know.
look.
Play around with it.
I'll send you a picture and tell me. What
Yeah,
you
play around with it. Yeah, definitely too deep for these boys because we like to have fun and not spend our entire night fighting and have drama because people can't agree on whether the sky being blue or green. So,
It's gray.
We did have that problem
But-
Monday. That's all that I got.
well, yeah, didn't have any problems Monday.
No.
But with that being said, part 2 of bromances. Tony came in with his top 10 with Sam and Nikki from Casino, Han and Chewie from Star Trek: Lord of the Rings,
Yep.
Captain Jack Sparrow and Will.
I love
Turner
when you do
from-
that shit and these
Right.
two's eyes pop out of their head.
Yeah, they get so mad at me.
They're just like, God damn this.
It's purple, damn
motherfucker."
it. We all live in the Matrix, Buckeye. We all live in the Matrix. Nothing is real. But he also had Captain Jack and Will Turner from Pirates of the Caribbean, Buck Rogers and Jeff
Twiggy.
wrote Twinkie.
Twiggy.
It's Twiggy.
Twiggy.
I looked it up, and that's exactly how it's spelled. Because
Huh,
I looked
okay.
at
He
every
also-
one of those up. I looked every one of those
Tony
up.
went with a weak Marvel bromance between Falcon and Winter Soldier.
There's nothing weak about that bromance.
He had the Mega Powers, Hogan and Macho Man, Randy Savage, Boss Hogg, and Roscoe P. Coltrane from Dukes of Hazzard. He had Cooper and Reamer from Basketball, Dr. Evil and Mini-Me from Austin Powers, and Ghost and
That's
Tommy
crazy.
Bring me my lighter.
from the TV show Powers. Michaels Michael's top 10. He had Hercules
I had
and
to look up that powers.
Legolas from the Legend of Hercules TV show. Opinion Radio. Anything goes. Anything does go. Quick stuff. I am not stuffing my face and I'm trying to speak. I'm also trying to speak over the Three Stooges.
Take that dick out of your mouth and talk
Pops,
right
what's
then.
good?
I can put all three of you in timeout and get through this relatively easy.
I ain't said nothing.
I know you haven't.
I've been quiet. Mostly.
But Hercules and Legolas, Jay and Silent Bob from Clerks or any Jay and Silent Bob movie. I don't know why you went Clerks and not like Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back or whatever. But Shrek and Donkey from Shrek.
Clerks fit.
Yeah, fair enough. Fred and Barney from the Flintstones, Tim and Al from Home Improvement, Andy and Barney from the Andy Griffin Show,
I
Corey
do
and
have
Sean
to
from
give Mike props for that, Tim and Al, because that's a hell of a pull. Did not cross my mind.
Clerks is a much better movie. Clerks 2 is much better than Clerks 1.
That is true.
But Corey and Sean from Boy Meets World, Jay and Kay from Men in Black, Sam and Frodo from Lord of the
Wars.
Yeah,
Lord of
Star
the Rings.
Wars,
Lord of the Rings. That's
Lord of the Harry Potter, and
Uh-uh.
this hairy dwarf
Harry
that
Potter and the
just
Star
touched my
of the
butthole.
Wars.
Yeah, something like that. And Rick and Fred from I Love Lucy. Jeffrey had Snowman and Bandit, Smokey and the Bandit. John and Al from the first Die Hard movie. I just watched the newest one last night.
The one that was in
Russia?
Ooh, it's
Oof.
bad, right? It's
Oof.
bad,
Oof, thank God I was doing
Look at
podcast stuff.
Wicked.
right?
Because that was a rough fucking movie.
It was a long movie, and it was like, God
Yeah, it was.
damn. It
Hooper
stretched.
and yeah, it was a Tony D. Reach is what that one was.
Yeah, it was.
Hooper and Chief Brody from Jaws, Frank and Carl from Catch Me If You Can, Morris Day and Jerome from Purple Rain, Big Bird and Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street, Sean and Gus from Psych, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, obviously from Butch and Sundance Kid, Peter and Sydney from I Love You Man, and Doc and Marty from Back to the Future. And your current reigning 7 in a row, 8-time champion with his top 10, Murtaugh and Riggs from Lethal Weapon,
You suck.
Mike and Sully from Monsters Inc.,
You suck.
Scooby and Shaggy from Scooby Doo,
You suck.
the most underrated and nobody appreciated bromance from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Tony,
Yes.
Stark, and Happy.
Tony D in the reach around.
Yeah, right? So we had Tony and Happy from Iron Man and all the Marvel movies. Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp from
I almost said
Tombstone.
something. I'm gonna wait. I almost said something, but I'm gonna wait. Go ahead.
Look, you can't get no better. You can't get no better of a friend than fucking Doc because Doc was on his deathbed and he still stood by Wyatt's side.
Yeah, he did.
He even went and met Johnny Rigo and put his ass down.
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, Bugs and Daffy, Dom and Brian from Fast and the Furious, which was a hard one. I hated that movie series, but I still. Barney and Christmas from The Expendables, Sylvester Stallone and Jason Statham, for those of you who don't know. And last but not least, I went from my heart, one of my favorite all-time movies, one of my favorite actors, Mickey Rourke and Don Johnson, Harley Davidson, and the Marvel Man.
The Marvel Man.
Those are our list. As we all know, there can be only one, much like in Highlander. You guys vote. You guys picked. You gained the belt from Ruthless. No, don't bring your silly shit in here, Milton. That's all I'm going to say. The Rock and Sock Connection wild card for sure. Oh my God, the barking dogs are killing my ears. Well, turn your volume down, Tidy.
Yeah,
But
there's nothing I can do about that. It's not my dog.
with that being said, everybody's got their list in. The votes were counted. They were calculated. They were double checked, re-added. I used my fingers and toes. But there can be only one champion.
You suck.
Why did we do this list again?
I can embarrass you each and every week.
Ooh, sweet.
Well,
For life.
okay. Who left me? You're gonna get his band. You're gonna get his Ray Charles band again. Well, I have
No, we're not.
I'm gonna glad a minute. I have I have a
But
choice
let
for
me
you, gentlemen.
let me because I have a choice for you, gentlemen. And the choice is not going to go in your favor, Jeffrey. Because the numbers came in. There was a three-way tie for last.
Mm.
All three of you tied for last.
You want to pause when you say that, don't you? You intended to pause when you said that. All right, come on, bring your ass.
I mean, I could talk like from one of your guys' favorite movies, and there was a three-way
Like every word
tie
is its own sentence.
for a last place finish. I still am your champion.
Come on, yo,
So basically, you guys all got 3 votes, and I got 8 votes. So Jeffrey, you are not picking number 1 again
That's fine.
because every time there's a tie or you just come in last, you always get the number 1 pick. I would actually like to see you pick before me, just so you can do a better job picking your list, and you can get an idea of what everybody else is picking.
Okay, that's fine. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll do Mike. Mike will draw first, then Tony, then myself, then Chris. That's just off.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, you know what? I've been doing really goddamn good about not addressing stupid shit. Milton, you and I ain't never had a problem, so I don't know what your fucking problem is tonight.
What happened? What am I missing?
I don't block people, but if you want to come in here acting like a stupid little bitch, just fucking see your way out. Because nobody said anything about no free speech or anything like that. We don't do politics, and we don't do religion in here. You've been in here, you know that. So calm your shit. Don't come in here looking for a fight. Because you got butt hurt because somebody said something about you. That has nothing to do with this podcast. So you got 2 options. You can stay in here and you can hang out and you can have fun, or you can get the fuck out. Go back to making love to your kiss dolls or whatever it is you fucking do.
Kiss dolls.
Because that shit is completely uncalled for and completely unnecessary. And I'm trying my best to ignore it, but you're pissing me the fuck off. Nobody said you couldn't share your opinion. That was not said in here one fucking time. Now, back to regularly scheduled programming. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, it's fine. Okay, so like I said, we'll have Mike go first because Mike has only gone first once, correct?
No, Mike's had the first pick a couple times. I don't think Tony's ever had the first pick.
Okay, so Tony, you got first pick. Then Mike, then myself, and then Chris.
You stupid fuck! You live in Georgia and I live in Ohio.
All right, calm
You know
down.
what? I typically don't do this, but
Block his ass. Okay, here's the deal.
I ain't never had a problem with that man. I don't know what his problem is with me. But fuck that child touching little bitch.
Ooh. Got the big words out. Okay, so
Yeah.
for this week's list, I have a choice for you gentlemen.
You
I'm
asked
gonna
for
let you
it,
guys
just so you
choose
know.
between the 2. So I have bad pet ideas, as in, do you want a kangaroo in your bedroom?
Or the old list. Texas, kangaroo,
Bad pet ideas. Just Google
Canada.
Florida pets.
Exactly. Okay, now here's the other one, and this is where it gets interesting.
Canada. I want Canada as my list. As my pet.
Here's the other one. The other one is bad guys or horror characters. So, like, the best bad guy / horror character. So you could be able to pick Hans Gruber from Die Hard.
So best villain.
I don't feel like you can do legit.
Pennywise.
I don't feel like you can do legit bad guy and or horror. I think that should be two.
I agree with Mike. Those are 2 separate lists. You either got
so
movie villains or
let's do
horror.
movie and TV villains, or
I'm good with that.
bad pet ideas.
Well,
What do you guys
I would
want?
go with I would go with the
see,
villains.
the thing about
and I'll be-
TV villains. See, the thing about TV villains, Jeff, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather just either do TV villains or movie villains because
Okay, so we'll go with movie villains.
All right.
So this list is best best movie villains.
We spoke
Best
on this
movie.
before. I admit that I have a list ready for that. The pet
Yeah.
names I have not thought of. I'm
The
game.
pet names literally just popped up. I had it on my list the other day because my wife said she wanted a cow, and I was like, what? That's because I was talking about buying property, and I want to buy like 10 acres, build myself my own little farm of just animals that I'll just keep forever.
There you go.
And I said I want to get some chickens and pigs, and she's like, and I told her I want to get
Sweet.
horses, and she's
Did
like,
you-
I want a
did you-
cow, and I was
Did
like,
you
why do you
tell
want
her
a
that
cow?
you wanted, like chihuahuas, and she said she already had one?
Funny fucker. So
That
that is the
low
list
hanging
for this week,
fruit.
gentlemen.
I
That was the low hanging.
apologize.
So
I apologize.
it is best movie villains from movies.
Sweet. I mean, there's. Oh man.
I'm ready when y'all are. That list is already made.
So
The only problem is how many
that's because
times
we
does
sat there
one
in the
actor
after
gonna
show,
be shot?
Tony, and I kept giving you list ideas, and you were just writing shit down
See,
like a maniac.
Betty's ready too. Betty's ready too.
I'm
Yeah.
like, how many times is one of my favorite villains or actors that love to play villains is going to show up on this list?
That's
Are we
that's-
doing
wait,
actors
okay.
or
Yeah, go
the
ahead.
movie?
No, it's the movie. It's the movie villain. So, for instance, I'll give you the lowest hanging fruit off the bat. This is obviously can't be used. Hans Gruber from Die Hard. You cannot say Alan Rickman. You have to say Hans Gruber
Right. You gotta say Hans.
But
Gruber.
from Die
Alan
Hard.
Rickman happened to play like 40,000 villains.
I know.
So,
The guy
Yeah,
was
from
amazing
any-
at playing the villain.
Yeah, he did. He was a good. Okay, so we're doing the starting here. No interruptions. No.
Go ahead.
It was just the starting five this week for Saturday night. Those of you in the chatters box, get your list in before not before midnight, before the end of the show. Saturday is movie and TV villains.
Villains. No,
No,
just movies.
Okay.
Just movies. Just movies.
Oh, just movies. Just
Just
movie villains. So
Right.
for the chatters box,
That's
you have until
excluding.
Saturday.
That's excluding Jason, Freddy, and all them guys. That's because that's
Okay.
a whole.
No,
nother
those are
list.
horror. So
Yeah,
these are
those are horror.
actual movie villains. Does this include animation, Disney, Pixar,
Sure.
stuff like that?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can do that. We can do that.
Okay.
That's just on Disney.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
But-
you could
but-
do a whole list just on Disney, but
but it would be weak.
some villains are
It'd be a weak-
better than
it'd be-
others.
Yeah,
You could. Oh man, I just thought of five right off the top of my head from Disney. You're not wrong, Michael.
exactly.
That's what
So
I'm
you want to
saying.
exclude it? You want to exclude
I
Disney,
mean,
and we can do Disney. One?
Bring
do you
everybody
wanna
and make
make
it
it
10.
just Disney?
Bring everybody and make it 10.
Yeah.
we all
Well,
got
no,
tag
I
guys
don't want
in
to
our
do
head.
10 because 10's a pain in the ass to get in. But the reason why I said it, let's. I was thinking about it the other day.
Well, do you
I
wanna-
like
do
the
you
idea of
wanna
doing
kinda-
a 6. I was thinking about it the other day. I like doing the other idea of keeping it as 6, so it's the starting 6. It's the SS thing. Plus, I like even numbers. It's a pet. peeve I
God
have.
damn it, Jeffrey.
I know why. I
I'm
don't
ready
Why?
when he is.
I wasn't
Why
saying
did you do
SS
that?
isn't like, oh my god, you guys went full. He's a Nazi guy. No, I'm saying SS, the 2 S's, as in, it sounds
Super
cool.
Soaker.
Yeah,
Starting
Super
6.
Soaker. Thank you, Michael. Jesus Christ, you guys make
Yeah,
me-
but you do realize when you put the S's together,
I know.
what people are going to
I
think.
know. I know.
Good job
Jesus.
there.
So we got the starting five villain TV or movie villains. Our opinion, not iconic, not ultimate, not all time, just our starting five list of movie villains. Chatter's box. If you want to get your list in, you got to the end of the show Saturday. You can send your list into the email at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. Go ahead and send your list in. Let us know. We'll get you. We'll take up to 6. So the first 6 that get in from the Chatters box, we'll get your list up. Everybody can vote on it, and we'll have a new Chatters box champion next Wednesday.
And
Also,
that
this
reminds me-
Saturday, we're going to get this week's list fixed and reposted, hopefully by
Yes.
tomorrow. So you'll have from tomorrow until Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and put it up there until 7 p.m. on Saturday. You guys can get your votes in so we can have this week's Chatters box.
Yes. And that's on me, folks.
champion.
It all comes to the fact that I've been crazy busy. Also, when I do post the
I don't
list,
think
folks,
you can
when you
do
see
the
it,
entire
when you
Viet
see it,
Cong army.
share it
as
out.
the pick.
Let's
I'm
get
sorry.
let's get to the hundreds of votes at a time. That If you can
Absolutely,
get
share it out.
share it out, get it out there, because I can post something and then 45 hours later it hasn't done shit, and that's kind of weird.
Well, the thing is that we have so many people on like Facebook and stuff like that, but nobody's voting.
Right.
It reaches 300 plus people, but nobody's voting on it.
Exactly.
Tina, you don't have to vote anymore. We already know your vote counts for Mike. Don't worry, you're
Yeah,
good.
we
You don't have to
know
vote
that.
anymore. And we already know you vote for Betty, so you're good. You don't have to vote no more. We're already counting those two. Don't say she doesn't only vote for you because
My
Jeff
wife
and I
says
went back and looked, and she does. She has never. She only voted one time for Tony.
Right.
One
She
time.
voted. She voted for Tony. She voted for Jeff.
Cam,
No,
did
she
you really
hasn't.
just ask that?
Yes, she did.
No, she hasn't. No, she
Yes,
hasn't.
She did.
Dude, Jeff and I went back and
She
looked
said
at it.
she did. She said she did, but then she didn't.
No, she said she told me.
And she always votes for
Jeff
Betty.
because of the
Yeah,
Reese's.
Cam, he won again, Cam.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're in there.
Well,
I've
here's
seen
the
them.
other thing. Here's the other thing. My wife is
I'm
putting
just
down the
teasing. Her
standard-
vote
the
counts. I'm
standard
just
vote.
teasing. Calm down.
My wife said
I
she
was
wouldn't
just
stop
counting
a
it towards
sta-
you. It counts. I was just
stock
counting
vote
it
for
towards you.
me.
It's like the morning show I listen to. They play a game on there, and the girl that's on the show, she's kind of a dummy. So they play this game, and it's called Carmen Sense, and it's basically they have to the other guys on the show pick if Carmen's going to get the answer wrong or right, and the one guy on the show always says yes. Never says no. He always says yes. So Calvin, the co-host, is like, so Spanish, and he's like, yeah, we'll just say yes for you. You don't even have to say anything. Because he's always said it. I think maybe 3 times he said she'd get it wrong, but other than that, he's always, yeah, she's right. We don't have a website.
Not yet.
I did.
That's
glitch.
why
I
we
did
want
glitch.
you guys to buy merch so we can open up a website.
That's all I need is another. That's all I need is another.
Quit doing whole groups as a villain. You know what?
Yeah,
the
that's a
entire
group.
British Army in the Patriot was bad too.
Just submit your list, Alex. I will allow it. We will allow it. The Viet Cong Army in Full Metal Jacket, the Germans in Saving Private Ryan, the Oompa Loompas in Willy Wonka. The entire cast of any Star Wars, Star Trek, or Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter movie, because they are all villains in my book.
You ever hear about that Hitler guy? God. Yeah, you on the news, I heard. I heard he was really bad news. Nobody liked him.
I thought his name was Putin.
We don't talk about Putin no more. I've never even seen that movie. I've heard that movie is so good. I haven't seen it. I just know that damn Bruno song.
Encanto.
Oh,
I've had to watch that movie about 6 times now because of my daughter.
My kids love it. I've watched it once, and I don't even remember that part.
Anytime anybody brings up that, we don't talk about Bruno or any kind of variation of it, she's like, they're cool. So, unfortunately.
Go on Applebee's or B Dubs.
Applebee's.
Yeah, I'd go with Applebee's.
It's healthy and you'll be more full. No, you get the bourbon chicken and steak. The bourbon chicken and shrimp. With the potatoes and the
I don't want chicken and or shrimp. I want steak. Or I want wings.
Go get the bourbon street steak with the mashed potatoes.
Randall's not a villain. You better shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, Randall's not a villain.
Why don't you just order from the country song? Fancy
The
life.
villain in Clerks is the store itself.
Just order that entire menu.
Just order it.
Just call him up and say, "Hi, can I get the left side of the menu, please?"
I'm going to help all of you out right now. The worst villain out there was the villain on Darkwing Duck. This ain't what you want. That was an evil son, bitch.
Movies is a menace.
I don't know. The whale.
Hey, you know,
dick
speaking of movies, you know, there's pop-up restaurants of movies from Clerks 2.
There's a who?
There's an actual restaurant. You ever seen Clerks 2? They work in a movies. It's like a fast food joint.
Okay.
And now there are actual movies restaurants.
Well, they've been out. If you go to certain movie theaters, they have restaurants in them.
No, no, no. Movies.
Oh,
Movies is
movies
a
is a restaurant. Oh, okay. I
movies
never
is a
watched the show.
restaurant. Yeah. From
Gotcha.
from the movie
It's it's
Clerks
it's
too.
it's movies like Moobies. Like it's a burger restaurant.
BYS.
It's a burger fast food joint.
BYS. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They sell things like the cow tipper. It's actually really funny. But there are pop up restaurants that are movies.
Oh no,
They
they
came
just
out.
started doing that. They just started doing
Hmm.
that, and they opened the first one down in Orlando.
Right. And fucking hell, I might have to get somebody to FedEx me one. Hey, you freeze dry it.
FedEx FedEx you a burger.
Yeah, you put it in dry ice.
We don't talk about blue no more.
I do apologize for my outburst. Chattersbox, I'm sorry about that, and you guys, I'm sorry as well.
Yes, Clerks 3 is coming. That is true.
It is, and I can't. I'm hoping that it because Clerks was good. Clerks 2 I enjoyed better, and I hope that Clerks 3 is even better than Clerks 2.
Yes.
Randall was killing me in Clerks 2, man,
Oh
like
my
for
gosh,
real.
the whole porch monkey thing cracks me up
And
every
not even
time.
that, but like him fighting with that kid about the trilogy, with
Oh
Star Wars
Jesus.
and Lord of the Rings,
Yes.
and
Yes.
just his the guy who plays Randall, he might be my spirit animal. It's just his random outburst
Well,
and random
okay.
rants
And it goes
You know
will
on
the
kill
his
me.
story.
rant,
You know the
and it
story
just
about
Yeah,
doesn't
Randall.
stop. It was
Do you
just
know the
great.
story
yeah.
about
He
the
starts
character of
here,
Randall?
and then all of a sudden he's way up here.
Okay,
And
real
then
quick. Do you
some
know the
sort of
story of the
like
character
he's got
Randall?
some sort of like deep. Or,
Kevin Smith was gonna play Randall in the first Clerks,
I'm
and then
glad he did it.
He looked at it, and he went, "Who am I kidding? I can remember all this shit." so, so he said, "What's a part? I want to be in it because I'm spending 37 grand.
Huh?
Oh, I can play Silent Bob. There you go. That way I can keep an
Mm-hmm.
eye on Jay." And
Yeah,
That's how the dude that plays
Excuse me.
Randall got the job as Randall.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy who plays Randall is fucking hilarious.
Oh, he's hilarious. But that's not his real hair either, by the way. I
Clearly,
devour those DVDs
clearly,
like
Bucky doesn't
it's
know how to read,
ridiculous.
so and that's okay.
Who?
Um,
There's a lot of things he doesn't know how to do. Leave him alone.
yeah, I'm referring to the Frodo and Sam comment, but that's okay.
Yeah, well,
Say something woke, Jeff.
I am all woke out. Let me tell you, I have to be responsible every day at work and make sure I don't speak my mind when I'm on the phone with clients.
Do we
So
hear?
That's got to be so hard.
It is.
That's
Do we
got to
hear?
be like really. That's the hardest
Yeah.
no,
part of your job. Okay.
because you'll get people you get on the phone, they're like, and you just have to be like, no, I totally understand, and while they're
Yeah,
cursing you out, and you're like,
I like
oh boy, if this was a
it.
podcast, I'd rip you up.
How many
You
of those
still
mystery
full,
like
yeah.
how many of those if you go
Oh, listen,
like Mr. Furious from
this,
Mystery Man and go
thank you, Tony. Blame Blake for
this
bringing. I.
saved your
You are
life.
welcome here anytime, sir. There's no blaming. Yeah, no. If this was in the real world,
I don't know
yeah.
where. I don't even know where that came from, man. I was looking like I don't know
Me
where that
too.
came
I was
from.
like, wait, what?
That's the second
Right?
one I've seen. That's like what I went through the other night. I don't know where that shit came from.
Yeah. So I know you'll talk to him again. I know you'll talk to him tonight, tomorrow, whatever. Let
I
him
don't know
You know
where
know
what
that
it comes down to?
I'll unblock him, but I want a full on fucking apology because that shit came out of nowhere. And if we was closer, he'd get my foot in his ass. I swear to God, I beat the brakes off that retarded looking man. That was bullshit.
That's something similar to what I
sometimes it
saw.
seems like every once in a while somebody gets butthurt about something, and they
Mm-mm.
But
just
I
I've
don't
have
know
to
where it
never,
came from.
blurt it
They've
out.
never clashed. They've never
I've
clashed.
never.
That's the
Milton and I
second
have
time
always
I've
been
seen
cool.
that.
I've
They've
been in
never
lines with
clashed.
him. I've been in the Chatter's box with him,
Yeah, I've
and
never
we
seen
have
that. I don't know
never
what
had
that is.
any problem whatsoever.
Huh?
I
And
don't
then
know
he
where that
comes
came
in like that tonight. The only thing I can think of is that he thought he was being cute in front of that Amazon twat that likes to run her mouth that I don't care
Yeah,
for.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I know who you're
because she
talking
was
about.
in here bumping them gums too, and I don't know what the fuck that was all about because I've been nothing but cool with
Can
that
we
man.
get a bunch of T-shirts with Chris's mannerisms in it, like the bumping gums?
Yeah,
All those
I don't know.
sayings.
I do apologize for pulling the e-brake and kind of going off on it. But
Derailing.
that really, I was trying to ignore it. I was really trying to ignore it. But I'm still heated right now. I'm trying to order me some fucking food to make me feel better.
I just ordered mine. I was getting my
It's
food
not like
together when I
we're
heard you. And
looking
I had to
like
sit down. Like, what am I missing?
Applebee's on a date night.
Well, I'm going against your guys' wishes and I'm getting some B Dubs, man. I want some wings. I want you know
Get
what
some
B
You know
Dubs
what?
has
wings.
Hey, you
that
know what?
makes me
What
happier.
wings are you
Here's the
gonna get? What
You
flavor
know what?
wings are you gonna get?
You know what makes me happier than a pig and shit?
A pagan shit. Is that better than a Catholic shit?
He said a
A
pig
pig.
and shit. A
Oh,
pig
A
and
oh,
pig and
shit.
shit.
sorry. A pagan shit. What
They
is
you get
that?
their potato
You've never heard that
wedges and you
expression?
put cheese
He's
and
happy as
chili
a
on
pig and
top of
shit.
them.
Pigs walk around
Wow,
on shit. They're happy as they can be.
that was the
Oh,
Chucktown
okay.
mentality. No one here quite understands. Yeah, Chucktown, lay it down.
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Well, it's also 8 o'clock at night, and I haven't eaten anything
God damn.
at all today, and I'm drinking, and
But it got stuck in the PlayStation.
but still, like I said, I was guys, everybody listening, I was trying so fucking hard, I really was. But I'm gonna get honey barbecue and sweet
Hey,
I'll be
barbecue.
right back, boys.
Hey,
I gotta fix some
Buckeye, check
Honey
PlayStation.
this.
barbecue?
Go for it. Go for it, Jeff. We got you. Huh? B Dubs will not fill me up. It will suppress my
Really?
appetite, but not, no.
I get all the extras. I
I
love
get
the
the naked
wings.
tenders. I get the naked tenders with the potato wedges, with teriyaki and lemon pepper. That's a kicker. You can
Yeah,
find it at the salad, you can find it
I'll
with some
get the
bacon.
boneless wings,
Mhm.
and then I'll get potato wedges, and I'll either get chili on them or cheese on them. But then I also get a salad because I'm trying to watch my figure, so I gotta have a salad.
I think this
Just
being
get
is
a
That's
my
how
diet
I
last
coke.
meal.
justify. That's how I justify eating like complete shit. I
Get
get a salad on the side.
well, do what everybody else does. Go and get you a bacon double cheeseburger with extra cheese, extra bacon, a gazillion size French fries, and a diet coke. I'll fix it all.
Diet pop is worse than regular pop though for you.
I know, but I just when I was a kid and I used to work fast food, they'd get all these giant shit with the apple pie and all this stuff, and then they justify it and literally would say, and I'll take a diet coke,
Can I get
because
a
of the
diet? Can I
calories.
get a
I'm like,
diet
really?
water light ice?
Should have, yeah, should have,
Cameron,
should
them
have.
three burgers weigh more than you do, you little scrawny ass.
Hey, Buckeye, you a veteran? I'm curious. Is he a veteran?
Yeah, I think he is actually. Oh, don't get Tony started on this.
No, I'm not. I'm in the VFW here. That's why I was asking him about that when he said he went. I didn't know if they did it as a function or they
He
did
goes
that.
there to pick up cougars.
Unfortunately. What bridge was you in? Oh, yeah, I had to go. May I get 5 minutes, please, sir?
He,
Someone's telling me Army.
Gay Force.
Watch your mouth.
No, not the Air Force. The Gay Force.
I hear you.
Totally different branch. You don't
Right.
know nothing about it because you went there. I only know about it because you told me.
Yeah, I'm retired Air National Guard. That's why I was asking. I'm the senior vice
Speaking of
commander.
the forces, have you seen Space Force on Netflix? That shit's funny.
I
as
watched the
fuck.
first episode. I saw what it was doing. I didn't finish it. What's up, Stevie Wonder? Um, you know what's crazy?
Stevie, what's going on, Bubba?
You really want to know an absolute truth? You have no idea how vital they're about to become.
How what?
You have no idea how vital
Well,
they are.
that's because like all
Oh
this
yeah, that's
talk
gonna
of
be
World
very
War III and
extremely
everything like
vital.
that. What a lot of people aren't understanding is it's not going to be your typical warfare. It's going to be it is, but it's also going to have a cyber warfare in there.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what
They're
it's
gonna.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's exactly
that's
what it's
exactly
about.
what it's for.
Oh, how you like
And
that? The smart guy, Mr. Brains over here. Not only am I a champion, but I'm a fucking brainiac. How's that for my feeble little mind? I know you're still watching. Sorry, I gotta take digs. That's what I do.
can we move on with the show?
No, I'm good.
Or
It's his show. I can't say shit.
See, Tony's
yeah,
doing this to me. Tony's doing this to me. Yeah, but I heard that. I heard that the other day. They were talking about like cyber attacks and stuff like that. I'm like, oh shit, we are all fucked.
Well, the cyber attack's been going on since they've been talking about this shit since I was deployed. and it's been 19 years since I was overseas.
Yeah, but I mean, but nowadays, I mean, it's so much more prevalent
Public,
and
it's so much more
yeah,
public.
in public, and it's like it would create a real, 19, 20 years ago. Yeah, it would have knocked down some things and it would have hurt some things, but now, if they go after cell towers and Wi-Fi and internet and shit like that, dude, they're gonna
Satellites, internet,
Let me give
cell
you a hint.
phones.
Let me give you a hint.
From Red,
get my foil
John,
hat. Get my foil hat.
that's
Has
it, John
anybody seen?
Malkovich.
Did you see a good day to not a good day to Die Hard? Yeah, it was a good day. It was the one when they was on with the cyber attack on Die Hard. The one with
Cyber
Timothy.
attack is Live Free or Die
That
Hard.
was Die Hard
Live Free or Die
4.
Hard. Have you all seen that movie?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, but there's been
Watched
there's been other movies because in the remake of Red Dawn, that's what they did. It was a cyber
Yeah,
attack,
that's exactly
EMP
how they
and
did
stuff.
Yeah.
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 Well,
E
even in
M
Wolverines.
E.
Sorry.
I
Even-
literally
even
just
in,
rewatched that
Glitch-
not too long ago,
even in Glitch's
and then this shit
favorite
happened the
Batman
other day,
movie-
and I was like,
Even in Glitch's favorite Batman movie, The Dark Knight Rises, they did that. So.
yeah.
Has anybody seen the Hitman's Bodyguard's wife? I
Say
mean,
it again?
the Hitman's wife's bodyguard.
Yes, it was terrible.
Yeah.
But did you see what happened?
Yeah.
No.
Watch it again. I was just watching it earlier. I got through the first 20 minutes and I'm like, yeah, they're telling everybody what's about to go down.
Oh,
We don't talk about Putin.
I'd
What happened in
no,
Greece?
no.
What happened in Greece
I don't know. I have to rewatch it.
at the
I
beginning?
watched it. I watched it and I was falling asleep through it.
What happened in Greece, and I saw it, and people don't realize how simple that is.
What the hell are the goddamn fries at, you son of a bitch?
Here's a kicker. With as many cell phone towers, cell phone usage, Wi-Fi connections, and radiation in the air, how easy is it for that to happen?
No, that's true.
He's,
Thank you very much.
It don't take much anymore.
and that's
Well,
why
I mean,
we have.
think of it like the whole thing in Die Hard with Live Free or Die Hard. Back in the day, in let's say the '80s, everything was like you wanted to shut the water off, you gotta turn the thing. Nowadays, you flip a switch or you hit a button on the computer
You
and
don't
it's
even
done.
flip a switch. You click
Yeah.
a button.
You click a button. So
It's like-
technology is going to be the end of us. I guarantee.
Die Hard shut down the grid. Remember that?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, the sale.
Fire sale.
fire
Everything
sale.
had to go.
The fire sale was the fourth Die Hard, the very first one when he shut down the grid under the Nakatomi Tower.
Mm-hmm.
That was the old way.
Guy's like, I got a switch right here. And
Oh,
now you
and
just
another one.
You know how bad? Could you imagine the fear, panic, and chaos? I really don't think that that they did it justice in that movie. Actually, deal because they were dealing with the bad guy because they were trying to make John look cool when he's old as fuck. But could you imagine just everybody waking up, no power, no water, no electricity, no internet,
Some people are living
nothing.
it. We shit a brick. Some people are living it.
yeah. Hey, believe it or not.
Oh, I mean, I'll be cool.
No, here's
but
the
a lot of
kicker.
people would be
Okay,
like,
listen, Mike. Here's the thing. During the lockdown, I had no internet, and we weren't allowed to leave. I was fine
You were.
because
oh, see, a lot of people.
and I
well,
went
we're not-
how
we're
many
not
weeks
talking
without
about
a
it.
cell phone? Didn't bother me a bit. To the point where you could literally cut my power, cut my water, cut everything in my house. I'm fine. I could easily go live out in the woods for 6 months and I'd probably gain weight.
Yeah, you would.
Oh,
Those
I
of you
mean,
who have not seen, there's quite a few movies out there that's going to tell you what's about to happen. And I've been telling people, did y'all see that weapon that they're using over there in Russia?
Yeah.
The one that sucks the air out?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't
That
good.
was a Batman.
Yes.
the first
that
one.
was
The
Batman.
Batman,
Yeah,
the Dark Knight Rises.
yeah. Glenn's favorite movie.
They sucked that water out. It was
Yeah.
it literally
No, that's
was
actually Batman
turned
Returns.
water into vapor.
Glenn's second
So
favorite
imagine,
movie.
Oh yeah.
imagine
All right,
Russ
hold on.
Limbaugh
Hold on. Time out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jody just messaged me. And so we need a shirt. So for all the screenshotters and the screen grabbers, this isn't on you. I need this. Jody said we need a shirt with
Science already
Tony's "What the
taken 30
fuck" face.
screenshots.
She wants my what the fuck
Said
face
what?
on it.
Yeah. So get it natural. You don't have to do it. No,
Wait,
it has
Tony.
to be natural.
Yeah.
There you go, right there.
Yeah, no, because we got some really good screenshots Saturday night
Look at
that
Jeff.
I got to go through. And I have lots.
I got the
I
camera
shouldn't
up,
say I have
ready
a
to go.
lot. I should say I have a lot of free time this week, but the kids have blown me off. I don't have anything going on this weekend outside of podcast stuff, and I'm going to DoorDash just to get out of the house. But I'm going to go through all those screenshots that Tatted Mama's got. She got some awesome ones that are going to be perfect for social media because it's all natural. It's us having fun, us just doing our thing, and I want to get them, and I want to take certain ones. I want to put collages and this, that, and the other thing together. And I don't know who it was, somebody, but you sent them to me. Yeah.
It was
And I want to post them on social media because there are some really good ones of the four of us. Just
Oh yeah.
so
Send them to the Snapchat so we can tell you about.
so any moment you guys get a natural Tony D what the fuck face, then I will. Like I said, if I got a picture
Here,
of
hold
it,
on. Let
my
me
local,
get a,
my-
let me say
No,
a really offensive
Jeffrey.
joke so I can
No,
get Tony to
Jeffrey.
make the face.
No, Jeffrey. It's time for break.
There it is.
I feel like you've done enough damage in this podcast.
We gotta take a break. It's time for break. It's time for break.
I mean,
It's time for break. Here's Blacktop Mojo.
As a founding member, I'm allowed.
cut the commercial. Cut the commercial,
As the
please.
founder and host, I am vetoing that. No.
We get canceled tonight.
I thought you said you had buttons for days. Tase Jeffrey and go to commercial.
I don't have the taser,
gotta
but
get a background
I'm gonna
track.
get one of those.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
get
get
it
one of
back.
those. One of those
Dog
remote control.
collars?
Yeah, one of those shot collars that'll work off the
I'll
Bluetooth
just
off of
get
my
something
phone.
in the mail. I'll get something in the mail. I'm like, hey, look at this. Let's make a cool bracelet. Oh, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Chris,
You're gonna get it, and it's gonna be a note that says, "Jeff, you have to wear
Put
this
it
during all
on
podcasts."
now, and dumbass Jeff is gonna like put it around his penis or something, and then
bullshit. I'll throw it on
during
one
the
of the dogs.
podcast.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna message me, and he's like, "I got your sweet cock toy. Thanks, man. I really like it. It fits perfect." I'm like,
You're gonna be
"Just
like,
make sure you
"Yo,
wear it during the
it's like-
podcast, Jeffrey." I'm glad you like it. Wear it during the podcast, okay?
Keep
From
it
here
so
on out.
Jesus
And next thing you know,
Christ. We'll do that again.
Ooh, do it again. Do it again. Ooh.
Let me say something
Mufasa.
asshole.
I'm sorry. This is for Teddy.
I swear to God, if you say that.
Shit.
Shit.
No, but with that being said, yeah, let's take a break real quick. I gotta go fry some chicken, anyways. Speaking of chicken, I got my chicken on the way. That was my little happy B-dubs dance that I was doing while you guys were talking.
You know what's funny is you're talking about wings. I literally made 4 kilos of wings yesterday.
Oh, why is it spicy?
What the fuck is a kilo?
Which guy do you want to drink
A
with?
kilo is 2.5
Okay.
pounds.
2.5 pounds?
You made 2.5 pounds of what tonight?
I made 4 kilos of wings.
4 kilos of cocaine? You
Go
are
to commercial, man. Play the damn song. The fuck is you doing?
I'm trying to, but I'm trying not to be rude. I'm letting these two assholes talk.
They're going to do shit. I'm telling you, they're going to do shit.
We're gonna do shit. We're working on it right now.
Trying to kill that dead air.
It's like dealing with Jay. I give him too much leeway. I will fit into a medium tatted. Extra medium.
There ain't no sunshine, it's a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, nobody's there for me. Lying as you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl. She don't call me honey, that stings like a bee. There's no music now, no birds in the trees. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl.
And welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show so far. I'm Glick, the champ, the goat, the 9-time. Don't roll your eyes at me, peckerhead. The founding member and leader of the GWO. Y'all know you want to be in the Glick World Order. Show your support. Go to the merch store. Get your GWO shirt. I'm going to do this properly because this was requested by Mike and Tatted. I gotta wear it the proper way. But welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense. I can't do it like I did it the other night. It won't fit up there. But anyways, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the show, even with my outburst that I had. I'm Glick. Like I said, I'm hanging out with Jeffrey, my ex-wife. First and worst mistake. Well, not worst, but first.
I was gonna say, I think I got somebody beat.
Yeah, you got a couple of them beat. We got the big dog hanging out with us. We're all having fun. We're all hanging out. Tony somewhere. He might have got lost in the confusion of assaulting his DoorDash delivery guy.
Yeah, he's like, "What's that car doing there?" Oh, you're my DoorDash guy.
Hey, motherfucker! What the hell is you doing? I'm just trying to deliver your food, sir. That's right. Give me my goddamn food. Uh-oh. You went and did a wardrobe change.
You say something?
During the break.
You say something?
No, nobody said anything. No, nobody said anything. Sure. No, we didn't say anything. We don't anger. Don't anger the black man, whatever you do. Punk ass bitch. That's right, walk away. You don't want none of this. I'll slap the shit out you. Walk around. Look, strut around and eyeball me. You afraid of you? I'll smack you with my white privilege.
I'll show you my black man.
You keep that to the machi cheese, all right? But no, welcome back to the show, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the show so far. We've been having fun tonight. If you're not already, check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the Tiki-Taki. Go give us a follow. Go give us some love. And definitely give us a share because there's only so much we can do, so we need your guys' help to share out the podcast, get it out there, let everybody else know about it. You can also join us live right here every Monday and Wednesday night at 6 p.m. on HAPS and Saturday at 8 p.m. Download the app. It's a free app. And somebody kill them goddamn dogs.
It's not a dog. It's Jeff masturbating again on the podcast. Fuck.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
So yeah, download the
apparently.
HAPS app. I don't know. Download the HAPS app. It's a free.
Spit on it.
It's a free app.
Spit on it.
HAPS Haps is a free app that you can download, and you can follow Nonsensical Nonsense, and you can join us live
That's why he smudged back.
for every episode and get in the chatter's box and shoot the shit with us. God damn. And you can get every single episode of the podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere and everywhere. You get your little podcast and jollies ad. You can choose your own adventure. You can listen to them however you want, whenever you want.
I won't.
Listen to them at work. Make sure you keep the volume down low because if customers come in, they will judge you harshly. And if your boss hears you listening to us, you might get fired, and we are not held accountable for that bullshit.
Yeah.
But you can also email us for anything you'd like to email us about. We do have the Chatters box starting 5. We announced the new list tonight, so make sure you guys get your list in by Saturday at the end of the show.
Stop it.
And you can email us at
Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. Sorry, I had my mic muted. So the dogs
You are fine, but Buckeye, stop playing with me. I know good and damn well ain't nobody signing him right now. Sorry.
I don't know. He'd be welcome to my
Houston
neighborhood
might.
right now.
Texas take anybody with you.
Houston. But yeah, we do appreciate you guys hanging out. We appreciate you guys shooting the shit with us. That break music was brought to us by Blacktop Mojo. If you guys haven't already, check them out. They're everywhere you stream music and everywhere on social media at Blacktop Mojo. That was their rendition of a reimagining of My Girl, which not only did it get Mike and Jeff and I's approval, which is easy to do, but even Tony is digging it. I think we're making Tony a fan of Blacktop Mojo slowly but surely. I have to keep an eye on my DoorDash so I can let my driver know, hey, either text me or knock on my door loud. I'm recording a podcast.
Or just come in.
Or just, yeah, the door's unlocked. Just come on in.
All of a
Don't
sudden,
mind
today's guest host, the DoorDasher.
I'm Barney
What do
Rubble
you
against.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh
Sorry,
in
I'm
this
Porky
thing.
Picking it.
Surprise with an interview. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, you got my chicken wing?
We're doing it. It's the podcast. And you're
sure.
our guest host. I'll give you 5 extra hours and sit down.
I will pay for your B-dubs meal if you just let me leave. Nope. You're mine now.
Hey,
Welcome to the jungle.
I did have one chick to
Welcome to the jungle.
Back. Shit.
We're gonna get medieval.
You should look like this. I'm like, girl, you better. Shit.
There was a point in time where I was door dashing like every night, and I had 4 DoorDash drivers that I knew by name, and like I would talk to about, hey, you know, how's things going on, or how's things going. Like one of my DoorDash drivers that came here regularly, her and her girlfriend got into a car accident, and I knew about it. And you know, she showed up here one night, and I was like, hey, how's everything been since the car accident? They were out dashing. And she's like, you know, we're still a little sore, but she's like, I did get my new car today, and I was like, oh, nice. And she's like, come down and look at, like we're like we've known each other forever. She wanted me to come down and see her new car and everything like that. And her girlfriend was with her because they door dashed together for a safety thing. And I said hi to her and talked to her for a few minutes. She's like, every time we see this address pop up, we're trying to jump on that delivery.
If you're a fun
Because
guy,
you know,
yes. If you're a fun
yeah.
guy.
Yeah. So I literally had like 4 drivers that I became friends with last year just because they were always working and I was always ordering. Yeah. So like literally there was 2 of like I would put in the comments or whatever in the instructions. What's going on, Caitlin? What's going on, James? Doors unlocked. Just come on in. I'm playing Call of Duty. And they just walk right in and come in and be like, if it was somebody new, they're like, if it was one of the other people that I knew, they'd walk in and be like, hey, Glick, and I'm, like, I'm in here, you know, like my apartment's so big, you know. But yeah, good evening. What's going on, guys? So
it's Kathleen, not Caitlin. I thought I said Kathleen. My apologies. I'm sorry.
I think I said I might have said Caitlin.
Oh,
I thought I said Kathleen, but I might have said Caitlin. I don't know. We both might have been wrong. Tony, you fucking suck, Tony.
yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Don't fucking whatever me. But
Hayabusa's running.
before we get too crazy, let's go ahead and roll into this real quick and in a hurry. We'll kind of fly through this as quick as we can if I can find it. There we go. I actually saved this video tonight so that I could find it relatively easy. Because it's my show, and I do everything, and I have a microphone. So here's my fucking top 10, you stupid pricks.
That's just like,
Well,
Jackass.
Did you give a proper demonstration while you were there? So there was no accidents or anything?
Buckeye Bear. We gotta talk one day. I'm just curious about the story. I almost want to see the video.
No, you trust me. He is as much as I love the guy. I'm going to give you a fair warning, gentlemen. That is another J.
Oh, Buckeye is? I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see it.
yeah. He's a. But that's what makes him so special. You just have to learn to
He called you special.
navigate. Yeah, he's special. Trust me. I drank with him. He's special.
Short bus special.
He called you special.
I don't know what that means.
Where the fuck did we end up on? Where did we end at?
You probably supposed to be going through your the next 10 on your
Should be in
list.
the 20s by now, right?
Yeah, we're in the 20s. Okay, so let's do it real quick. I'm gonna just Michael, Jeffrey, Tony, don't interrupt me. We're just gonna recap. We've already been through this. So we got the top 10 highest grossing movie franchises of all time. You know what that means. You hang out in here and you'll know what that means. Well, he's a Jewish gift from God. You horse pussy.
I'm the blessing.
Anyways.
Trust me.
Yeah. The top 50 highest grossing film movie. Fucking words are hard.
Get this shit right.
I am motherfucking the shit out of this list.
I thought you
Highest
told us to
grossing
be
movie
quick. You're doing it
franchises
all
of
on
all
your own.
time. I know. This is the top 50
You haven't even
list.
started.
And we've already done part 1 through 3. I'm going to do a real quick recap. 50, The Mummy. 49, Die Hard. 48, the Pink Panther franchise. Number 47, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle franchise. 46, the Matrix C franchise. Should have ended at 1, but who am I? Number 45, Jack Ryan. Multi-films, multi-actors. If you don't know who it is, look it up and you'll know. Number 44, Jumanji. Number 43, Doc and Marty in Back to the Future. Number 42, Tony, Jeff, and I all question this one, but Airport. Number 41, The Incredibles. Number 40, Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call? 39, the Alien franchise with Miss Sigourney Weaver. Number 38, a fun little family-friendly movie, Ice Age. Good franchise. I enjoyed it. Number 37, Mr. Matt Damon solidifies himself as a certified badass before he went and lived on Mars and planted potatoes in the Bourne franchise. Number 36. Yeah. Rambo. No, we haven't got there yet.
Mm-hmm.
But number 36, Riggs and Murtaugh, winning combination for the champ tonight in Lethal Weapon. Number 35, Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. Number 34, Tony.
I'm sorry.
For this number 34, I want to hear the laugh.
Don't fall for it.
Special request for the laugh. Beverly Hills Cop. Number 34. I love it. Oh, I love it. Number 33, Finding Nemo. Number 32, the Terminator himself, Arnold Schwarzenegger. 10. Debbie Does French. Whoa, calm down, James.
Hey.
Whoa, calm down, James.
Easy there. Easy. Whoa, keep
Number
it.
31.
Palace.
Yeah. Number 31, J&K and the Men in Black. Number 30, myself. The Kong franchise, as Jeffrey alluded to. Somebody save this lady from Kong.
Yes.
A picture.
That's pretty funny.
It was pictured of Chris girl and some ape.
Pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
It was me, damn it.
That's pretty funny.
not an animal. I'm a man.
Debatable.
number. Really? Number 29.
Do we need to leave you
Mary
two alone for a
Poppins.
second?
We were alone earlier. It was nice. Took us back to the old days. Number 28, The Exorcist. Number 27, Despicable Me. Grew into Minions. Bringing in the monies. Number 26, Jeff proved a point and said you can write off a character and nobody will be sad about it in The Lion King when we wrote Jeffrey off and nobody was sad.
Just saying. Stop drawing a character.
Well, number 25, get your dirty hands off me, you filthy ape. Planet of the Apes franchise.
Yep.
A lot of them.
Number 24, Peter Pan franchise, including Mike's favorite movie, Pan. Number 23, Mission Impossible. Number 22, who loves sparkly vampires and badass werewolves? Michael does. Twilight.
Click does.
Are you serious?
No, the fuck
We're
Click
part of
doesn't.
a fan
And number
club.
21, the ripoff from Running Man, Hunger Games.
You call it a ripoff from the Running Man? That's pretty good. I'm gonna give you that one. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
I don't know. The Hunger Games is pretty good though. At least
Oh,
the first.
Jesus
I-
Christ.
I thought the Hunger Games it's pretty
I
good.
enjoyed it.
You just
It was good.
live to disagree with me, don't you?
Yes.
It does.
It's my lot in
He
life.
gets it. He's a single white female in you.
Yeah, we got my ex-wife, my first ex-wife up here, still disagreeing with me after all these years. We got single white female down below, and then we got Tony D. Smoke dud looking motherfucker. But for tonight's list, we're starting. Hey, man, we had to have our token.
Starting
We
with
had to
number
have the
20.
token black guy.
All right, watch your mouth.
What did they say? What did they say in that? What did they say in that Not Another Teen movie? You're just here to say things like, "Wow, damn, that shit is whack."
That movie was funny. That was a good movie. I forgot.
That movie was
That was
funny
a
as
good
hell.
That was a good movie.
He says,
Tony's just here to give us.
"Damn, that shit is whack."
Tony's just here to give us what the fuck looks
No
and go
wonder we have to wear
shit.
blindfolds while we're jerking each other off.
I am.
But coming in at number 20 tonight, Jeffrey. Yeah, exactly. No, they got what they wanted tonight. Anyways, I was just responding to a snap I got. But coming in at number 20, Jeffrey. First
Yeah.
movie was good. After that, why was there a
Stop answering the
franchise?
phone, Wicked. When you're off
But
of work, you're off work.
we're gonna need a bigger boat for number 20, Jeffrey.
No,
Jaws.
I totally agree. After the first one, it all went downhill. In Jaws,
Yeah, that's what I'm
but
trying to figure out how
Jaws
they
1
made
is
money.
amazing.
Had all been on the first movie because the rest of them sucked.
Yeah. Well, the domestically, Jaws brought in $1.7 billion worldwide,
Well, hey,
700
have you guys seen
37
Jaws
million.
3? Have you seen Jaws 3?
Mhm.
Because
No.
that time it was personal.
That was a win in 3D.
Oh my god.
But
That was the tagline.
the
This
film,
time it's personal. Like, give me a fucking
Yeah.
break.
the
let
film
me go watch
Jaws,
the
which was
movie.
directed
Take my money.
by Steven Spielberg,
Osmosis
was a
Jones
obviously
not
it was a smash.
franchise, Buckeye.
What? I don't know. But yeah, the movie itself was a smash hit. Spielberg directed it. The first one earned earning 260 million and becoming the first summer blockbuster. The sequels, which followed the human-hungry great white shark as he attacked groups of people in various parts of the world, seemed to get worse with each edition. The last two in particular had none of the original cast or crew members, involved a feel much more gimmicky and poorly edited.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But Michael Caine's still badass.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
I hadn't watched that movie, and now there's no point.
The only reason I haven't even seen it, but I just know Michael Caine's in it. I'm like, really? Somebody was hurting for money. Somebody had to pay their back taxes.
When did the last one come out?
I would
Joel.
say.
Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, nice.
Hey man, I'll tell you what. If ever a motherfucker should have got eaten by a goddamn shark, you want to talk about somebody that got excited when Sam Jackson got eaten by that shark. I'm
Oh,
like,
hey,
finally
you know what?
somebody shut
Didn't
one of
see
his
that.
rants the hell up.
I think
Yeah,
everybody
but
wanted
not
him
only
to
that,
be.
you didn't see that shit coming either.
No, you didn't.
Because everybody that saw it happen was like, oh, wait, Sam Jackson's out in this movie already? Damn. Shit. That shit is whack.
Right? Oh damn. She's gonna my DoorDash is gonna be here in just a minute. But coming in number 19 on the list, Pixar strikes again. I think they're up to what, 3 or 4 on this list so far?
It'd be
Something
four
like
by
that.
now.
But Toy Story comes in at number 19 with almost 1.8 billion domestically and over $3 billion worldwide.
Yeah, kids.
You know, pretty much any
There's
Pixar
there's
movie that
there's
comes
there's
out, if you make more than one,
but there's
it's gonna break billions.
yeah, but there's only yeah, but you know parents enjoy the Pixar movies
I
just as
actually
much as the
thought,
kids
No,
do.
I thought Toy Story would have
I think
done
it's a
more,
bit of a
actually. I thought it would
nostalgia
have been higher up on the
thing.
list.
They've got the TV show. They got a cartoon, I think, too, don't they? That's what
Yeah,
somebody.
they've got
Is that
Disney.
also
They've got
including the new Buzz Lightyear movie that's about to be
It's
released?
about to come out. Yeah, that's not included.
no
Yeah,
no
it's
no.
about
It says this is the 4 movies from '95 to the present, um,
right.
Not starting
including
with Tim
a
Allen.
um, animated film series operates under the belief that all toys are secretly alive. Toy Story is one of the most critically acclaimed animated franchise to date, with numerous Academy Award nominations, including a Special Achievement Award, Oscar for Toy Story, and Best Animated Feature and Original Song awards for Toy Story 3. So, did he put himself in timeout?
No, I think he glitched a little bit. Uh, Mike, you were saying that
Shh,
it sounded like
don't
we
do it.
made more. Quick comment about when it comes to these numbers. How
Yeah,
many seconds does it take to come up with 1,000,000 seconds? Do you guys know?
a million seconds.
A
You don't
million
even
seconds
fucking know.
is 11 days. How many seconds? How many days to come up with 1,billion seconds? It's 31 years. That's the difference between a million and a billion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
So
domestically, the
$1 billion
franchise
is a
made
shit ton.
almost 2 billion.
Yeah,
Domestically, it made 1.8
yeah,
billion.
that's just domestic. Worldwide,
right,
they're even bigger than
Worldwide,
that.
it was over 3 billion.
right.
That's
But
not
coming in at
right.
number 18, coming in at
No,
number 18,
I just expected them to be a little higher on the list because of the popularity of Toy Story.
Right. No,
Because you
yeah,
were
but
looking at,
unfortunately, it does come down to
wait
money.
until we dive in. Wait until we dive into this list.
Okay, go ahead.
We're,
okay,
we're getting into we're getting into the meat and potatoes of this list now. We got Saturday. We'll wrap it up. But coming in at number 18, 7 movies from '86 to 2000. This is how I should do these movies. This is how I'm going to do it. It only
Yeah.
took me 4 parts to do this. But 7 movies from '86 to 2018. Domestically, it made almost 1.9 billion dollars. Worldwide, it made 4.8 billion dollars.
Wow.
But Transformers,
Okay, I
oh,
see it.
China loves Transformers.
I
That's
think
why they keep
the
making them.
first two were the biggest ones out of that. The rest were
Yeah.
kind of
almost
awful
yeah,
ridiculous. Now,
I don't
Dark
know.
of the
but
Moon
The
is
like
one
doing good.
I
over
like the
over
one with
half of
Mark
the money
Wahlberg
that
when he
money
first
raised,
shows
you can
up.
say China loves Transformers, but over half of the money made off that movie was here in the states.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It was Japanese original. The cartoon was.
Well,
Yeah.
let me refresh that. Domestically, 1.9 billion. Worldwide, 4.8 billion.
There you go. Yeah,
So yeah,
I got you.
over you know
I got you.
number 17 with 5 movies from 2003 to 2017. Domestically, 1.9, a little over 1.9 million, 1.9 billion, and worldwide it made a little over 4.5 billion. but the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
The
Yeah,
third one was the best.
Which
If
one
you
was
have
the
never
third one?
I
seen Pirates of the
actually like the
Caribbean, the
third one.
third
Which
one
one's the
was
third one?
the At World's End.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay,
That
agreed.
was the best. People love that second one. I love that third one. I've seen that third one at least
I
200
like
times.
it was
Is that the?
actually a solid
I don't.
trilogy. I would
Yes,
actually
it
The
say that
one
was.
where
that is a solid
I don't remember
trilogy.
Apparently,
which
you
one
are,
it
Buckhead.
was. I'm not sure which one it was, but the one where it shows like how Captain Jack became Captain Jack.
That was
Where they,
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
that was pretty cool.
That was the last one with Captain Salazar,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah.
that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
Because he kept fucking with that
I
Captain
didn't really
Salazar.
care about the last one where they went to go find the Fountain of Youth.
That wasn't the last
But
one.
Yeah.
That wasn't the
No,
last one.
the last one was when they went against Salazar,
Yeah, the
and they
last one was
walked for a
Salazar.
trident, and they parted the sea and all that
Hell
stuff.
of a
I'm gonna have
story.
to see that
Yes.
movie. I didn't even know they
The
made a
newest
fifth
one is
one.
actually not bad. It's
It
not
wasn't
terrible.
bad.
Well, you
It
love
was-
the butt pirates, don't you?
Yeah, he does.
But coming in at number
The Fountain
16,
Youth one was not great.
8 movies, 1976 to 2018.
Whoa.
Domestically, it
James
made $1.9 billion dollars. Worldwide, 1.5 billion. Um, Sylvester Stallone and Rocky Balboa. Chat about that for just a minute. I gotta grab my food.
Oh yeah, that was a
Okay,
good one.
okay, I see that.
Ton of Rocky movies. Ton of Rocky movies.
Yeah,
Even the Creeds. You got to include the Creeds.
I
in
have
that
not seen Creed yet. Is it good?
one. I saw Creed one. Told the story. He did the fight.
I
Didn't
like
see the
Creed.
second one. Um,
I'm not a big.
alright
I'm
with
not. I'm not a big boxing guy. I just. Oof, just
when he
raw.
fought Mr. T, that was a good fight.
That was
When
dope.
he fought Drago, that was a good fight. He had to fight that young kid. I think at number 4.
It was Tommy
That young-
Gunn.
Yeah, he had to fight him. That was a trip. I think he had to fight the other guy, the younger dude. He was so old for that shit. He just didn't get knocked out. Dude, there's a lot of Rocky
That
movies.
is
I got
true.
tired of it after a while, but they had a back-to-back Rocky marathon one day. I was sitting here watching it. You got to catch it again right about now. It'll tell you something.
Well,
because,
the thing is, if you watch all the Rockies back to back, you're gonna sit there for like 3 days.
nah, just one. Just
Couldn't
one.
do it.
I got to give Carl Weathers his credit though. He played the hell out of Apollo.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He played the hell out of Apollo. And they was in shape. Yes.
You know what I always like about Rocky is how his like when he goes to fight Drago, and Drago's got all this special equipment. Rocky's out there chopping fucking wood, man.
Them sit-ups
Love that
are
shit.
priceless.
Yeah.
When he had to do it coming up from hanging off that rafter.
Yeah.
Those are real sit-ups. Those are
But
real.
old boy
sit-ups.
was pissed because they weren't at a nice hotel. He's like, "Wait, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. What the
Yeah,
shit?"
yeah. Gotta
His
take it to the
brother-in-law
gun.
was all pissed, man.
Mhm. He's a champion. Why the fuck you got him in the slums? Exactly.
Yeah, but you know, I always loved his training methods. I always thought it was kind of
I
interesting.
think
you know,
it's key
how
for a lot of
he
guys
does-
that want to get in shape. Y'all might want to look at what he was doing to get in shape.
Exactly.
Those sit-ups are real.
It just shows. It just shows you don't need all the fanciest equipment, and you don't need to go to the fucking gym. Go out there, chop a fucking tree down, and turn it into log. Turn it into firewood.
Go
You're
do
gonna be built
something
like
with the
brick
muscles
shells.
you're building instead of just
Exactly.
building muscle. Instead of playing
Exactly.
football, instead of trying to fuck women, go do something with that shit.
Exactly.
That's where some of your stamina
Well,
comes
Well, that's
in.
why.
One-
That's why
there's
the
a line-
only good
there's
scene
a line
in
in
that
a
movie
movie.
Baywatch was when you had the pretty boy go and do all that fucking bullshit, and then the Rock's just standing there carrying refrigerators, and he's all whipped out. And I'm
Yes.
like,
Well,
that's real
but
life,
yeah, I mean,
fucker.
but there's a line in the movie Central Intelligence, the Rock and Kevin Hart movie, when the guy looks at the Rock and he's like, "What are you gonna do with all those gym muscles?"
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
Buffalo
there's a
Wild Wings.
difference between gym muscles and real muscles.
Yes.
Fat boy is happy.
Weightlifting strong
This
and
kid-
country strong. Two different
Yep.
things. Yes.
Amen to that.
Country Strong is 10 times stronger than retard strength, just so you boys know.
Braun
Amen to that.
Strowman is classic of that.
I'm Country Strong.
You're idiot
Well,
strong.
my wife
Crazy
thinks
strong
like,
has crazy strong gets credit from me. Crazy strong gets
I'm a,
credit.
I'm a, I'm a, I'm a, I'm a combination. I got retard strength, crazy strength, and country strength. They put it in a blender, and I'm basically a superhero. I'm basically stronger than Superman at this point.
When you
Humble,
fly, I'll believe you.
ladies and gentlemen. Humble
Yes.
Rick.
yeah.
Hey, Buckeye, Mick Foley is mental.
But
He's
yeah. So
mental.
let's go ahead and
Waiting on
wrap
you.
this this list here up. So yeah, number 16 was Rocky. I wish I could have talked more about this. This damn kid parked down at the end of my apartment complex. He was like, "Oh, that says building 323 right here," and I was like, "No, the fuck it don't." First of all, second of all, give me my goddamn food. I'm right in the middle of recording a podcast, bro. Turn it on and listen. Nonsensical nonsense.
Give me something new while you're door dashing, boy.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk
But
shit
yeah,
about
number
you for the next
16.
20 minutes.
I'm gonna make fun of your goofy ass. Make me come down there, no shoes on, looking like a jackass running through the parking lot trying to get my
In the
food.
snow, uphill.
It was like 60 some degrees up here today. It's actually nice outside.
That's not bad.
But yeah, so number 16 was Rocky. Number 15, 8 movies. I did not realize there was 8 movies for this one. From 2001 to the present, 1.96 billion domestically and 3.54 worldwide.
Okay.
Everybody's favorite ogre,
Shrek.
How many
Yeah,
movies on
there
there?
are 8 movies. Yes.
There are 8
Damn.
movies. Yeah,
Michael
the franchise.
Michael did it with that one.
You know what? When
Yeah,
it comes
Shrek
down to
2.
certain movie franchises
Oh wait,
like Jaws that are just like let's full of money as much money as like we can out of this. Then you
Yeah.
have Shrek on the other hand, where each one of their movies are pretty decent. Where
yeah,
Jaws
no, they're all
is
good.
just the
Well,
first one's good and the other ones are shit.
well, there's 7 movies right now. Shrek 2 was by far and away, the franchise's most successful. I love Shrek 2.
Okay, what happens in the second one? I gotta remember.
Shrek 2 is where like her parents disapprove
Oh
of
yeah,
her
yeah.
and him being
John
together,
Cleese,
and
John Cleese as her father was cracks
Yeah.
me up.
yeah, Shrek 2 was
I don't know
awesome.
who John
But
Cleese is,
the
but it's funny as hell.
the eighth movie from the franchise is slated to come out this year.
No, I'll be damned.
Top Gun. No,
waiting on
it's
it.
the second
Top
one.
Gun is Top Gun's supposed to be out this year. It's supposed to be
Eighth
out last
movie
year.
is coming out
Number
this year.
number 14. The only reason this is so high on the list for this fucking movie is because they have made 573 fucking films off of this franchise, and anybody who's associated at this point should be put the fuck down.
Star Wars. Is
11 movies, 2001 to present. Domestically, they've only made $2 billion domestically off of this fucking franchise. Worldwide, they've made $5.8 billion. With the goddamn Fast and the Furious franchise.
You would
The
think
only reason
that-
you're on this
well,
list is because
but
you
here-
have more
here's
movies.
the thing.
That
Here's the
anything
reason.
to
Here's
do
the
with
thing, though.
racing,
Here's the thing.
The only movies
Box
that anything
office
to do with
numbers-
racing is the first 3.
Agreed. However, box office numbers versus merchandise numbers, I guarantee the merchandise numbers are way up there because there's a whole line of Fast and Furious stereo.
What's going
Sound
on,
was
John?
good.
This is
I didn't know that.
this is only ticket sales off the movie.
Right.
This has nothing with merchandise
4 and
because
5.
there are movies on this list that merchandise alone would crush any movie
yeah.
out there.
4 and 5 were the best ones to me. 9
Pixar,
wasn't bad.
just look at Pixar. If you went off of merchandise from any Pixar movie, they would be the top 20 movies, just Pixar alone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 4 and 5 were the best to me, honestly. They truly were.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
You good? 9
Number-
was good. 8 pissed me off.
yeah. I haven't really. I liked Hobbs and Shaw, but that wasn't a Fast and the Furious movie. That was an action movie.
I didn't like it. No, it was
I
a
liked
Fast
it.
and Furious movie. That was a Fast and Furious movie. It said Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
it was
Fast
an
and Furious
action
movie.
movie, and I kind of liked. I don't like The Rock, but I love Jason Statham. But I like Jason Statham and The Rock together because The Rock thinks he's fucking a hard ass because he's 6'5", 300 and some pounds, all muscle,
6'4",
and Jason
260.
Statham's like, yeah, like Jason Statham's like 5'5", 190 pounds. But Jason Statham would beat the unholy hell out of The Rock in real life.
He's faster. That's why.
Well, he's a The Rock is a wrestler, and Jason Statham is a real life certified badass martial artist.
Too Fast, Too Furious was not good. I did not like Tokyo Drift, but everything comes around Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
I would have to say two would be the worst out of all of them, but damn, Tyrese is sitting here making a killing off of being in two.
I like some of the I like some of the cars in two because they brought in the American muscle cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I like that in part two. But coming in at number 13 on the list, this is a near and dear franchise to Jeffrey and myself. From 78 to the present, uh, domestically made a little over $2 billion. Slightly, or I won't say slightly because there's a big difference. Um, but worldwide, 2.5 and a half million or billion. But the Superman franchise,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like Man of Steel. I did like that
Batman
movie.
versus Batman versus Superman. That
Dawn
was the
of
one with
Justice.
Brandon Roth.
That movie. No, Brandon Routh
The
was
the Superman Man of Oh no, Man of Steel was the first one when Henry Cavill played
Henry
Superman.
Cavill was
Right.
Superman.
Wait, wait,
But
wait, 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 wait. That was the second one he did that. Man of
No,
Steel
no.
Brandon
was second.
Routh
There was a
was
Superman
Superman
Returns before that.
Returns.
Yeah, Superman
Brandon
Returns was
Routh
Brandon Roth.
Superman Returns.
Let me look at that. I don't remember.
But the
Fact check it all you want.
2016,
I know it.
I'm
the
going to check it all I want.
the
How about
most
you
You
get
know
on
what
camera
else?
when you say it? How
While you
about that?
fact checking, the
Yes.
director of it was Bryan Singer. I'm
Oh,
going to
that's
tell you
really
why
good.
I know that. Because director Bryan Singer was the director of X-Men and X-Men 2, who left X-Men 3 to do Superman, which that movie bombed, and then the director that did do
Brandon
X-Men
Roth,
3
Brian Singer. Yeah.
fucking fucked that shit up and ruined the X-Men franchise, for me
You
anyways,
talking about that new
until
ones?
they remade it and did X-Men
and
First
now we know
Class.
why Michael's a born again virgin.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Wow.
Michael, I think I just figured out why you're not getting laid lately.
Yeah, calm the hell down. It's fucking. Oh, well, it's going to get worse as we progress for
I see what
Michael.
you're saying now.
Michael's not helping himself at all with
Are you having fun?
this countdown.
Mm-hmm. My son's up here messing with me. Go ahead. All
But
the
yeah,
superhero movie
coming in at
guys.
number 12, from 81 to the present, I believe that most of you guys are a big fan of this franchise. I like the first few. I won't lie. I won't hate on it, but kind of lost its luster after a while. From 81 to present, domestically made almost 2.1 billion. Little, 2 point blah, 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 whatever. Worldwide, 1.9 billion. It's got 5 movies from 81 to the present. The Indiana Jones franchise.
And
Love
I
there
it.
was
was
only,
wondering
what,
where
four
that
of
was
them,
going
right?
to be at.
There was 5 of them.
5 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
I
last
like
one
I like I
fucking
like the
sucked.
first couple. I love Harrison Ford and I like the Sean
You
Connery.
know,
The
and the
last
one
one
with
say
Sean.
by far the best one.
Oh yeah,
No.
and it's because of Sean Connery.
Temple of
Sean
Doom.
Connery.
That wasn't the last one.
Temple of Doom is a hard movie to get through.
It is a
Temple of
hard,
Doom was
but
rough. The
if you
Sean Connery one
really
was
study
3.
it,
What
if
was
you
number
study
4?
it, it's a good
Number
movie.
4 is the one with Shia LaBeouf.
But what's the name of it?
Well,
It was about the
Kingdom
aliens.
Skulls.
No,
Crystal
Kingdom Skull was
Skull.
number 5.
Crystal Skull.
Was that?
Crystal Skull was number 4, and then what is 5?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Look this shit up.
Chris,
'Cause
you
I know
probably
there's
have it right
5 of
there.
We
I thought they
got
did like the Adventures of Young
No.
Indiana Jones and turned that into a movie.
That was a
Lost
TV
Ark,
show.
Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, The Crystal Skull. There was only 4 of them.
5 comes out in 2023.
Yeah, 5 hasn't out yet, so there was only 4.
Yeah, Harrison Ford
Yeah,
lives
Crystal
long enough
Skull.
to do five.
Crystal, hey, you know how real Crystal Skull is?
It's decent.
No. Do you know what a real
Oh
Crystal
no
Skull
no no no!
Oh,
Hey,
the real Crystal Skull.
That
Yeah.
shit's real.
That's some real
Those
shit, yes.
elongated
That's
skeletons,
some real
that
shit.
I'll
shit's
tell you
real.
what. Dan
I've
Aykroyd
done research on
is
that.
and Dan Aykroyd has everything you want to know about that shit.
Dick Gregory spoke on it.
Yep.
Well, to to round out the list for tonight,
Right.
put it at number 11. I'm actually kind of surprised this is so high on the list. Actually, I honestly didn't even see this coming up. But the DCU,
The whole universe?
No.
the DC Extended Universe.
That would be the animated stuff, right?
Has to be. Has to be.
Gotta be.
26 movies from
Yep, the animated.
2013 to the present. This isn't even including the OG Superman.
Yeah,
No,
that's the new DC animated movies. Oh, they are the shit.
they are.
No,
In fact, they're way
this is
better.
this
They're way better
this
than the live
includes
action movies. I don't care what
this
anybody says.
includes. Hold
Come on.
on, pump the fucking brakes. Calm down.
I
Jesus
done got
Christ.
crunk now.
Prematurely ejaculating everywhere. God damn.
Negative Buckeye. This is different than Avengers. Go, Glick, go.
The DC universe includes such superhero flicks as Justice League, Man of Steel, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman. The fourth
Oh,
movie in the
some
franchise and most
movies.
successful is considered the best superhero films of all time. Wow, Wonder Woman got that
Avengers
much
is gonna be
credit, huh?
really high up.
So this does not. Yeah.
It doesn't include the animated movies.
No.
Box office figures represent only 9 of the films in this franchise with a plethora of works for the night. So it does include all the animated stuff.
Okay,
But
yeah,
I didn't know
yeah,
there
yeah,
was
yeah.
anything animated
Dude,
animated
Glick,
in
you're going to get bored
movies
one
and
day.
stuff.
You're going to get bored.
Oh,
one
no,
day.
dude.
You told me about that Harley Quinn animated thing, didn't you?
That
Oh
cartoon
goddamn!
was ridiculous.
That Harley Quinn
So that's in there.
animated cartoon thing. It's a half hour. That shit's so goddamn. But if you have HBO Max, all you have to do is go on HBO Max.
Yeah, they
and
got
go
a
to
whole
DC.
DC. They got them
They
all
got
there.
all
Everything.
of them. They got all of them.
And you
Yeah, but
actually going to say
worldwide,
this.
the
Harley can't get it. Yeah.
Well, who's
DC
talking?
animated
Because I was
movies.
saying something, and Glick also was saying something, and we both shut up at the same time.
I'm just trying
We
to
don't want to
find
talk
the
over each
list.
other. Now we're at a stalemate. No, I'll say this: the death of Superman and the rise of the Superman animated TV movie was a very good movie, very close
Right.
to the
They were
comic book. Definitely get if you are a true
Okay.
Superman fan, you need to watch that because that shit was
So-
legit.
So what this says is,
Bless you,
for
sir.
them being number 11, the films,
Excuse
the
me.
box office figures only represent 9 of the films in this franchise. So it does not include the animated stuff. This is
Okay.
only what came out in the box office.
That's cool.
I don't know
DCU
if
is
Avatar
11.
counts. I don't know if
11.
Avatar counts yet because it's not considered a franchise.
No, I don't think
yet,
it's included.
Considering they only have one movie.
Yeah, it's not on here. So domestically, they made 2.28 billion dollars. Worldwide, $5.63 billion. On now, I want you guys to remember this. Off of 9 movies, and they
Yes.
were 11. So,
Nice.
with that being said,
That's gonna put the Avengers really high up.
Yeah, that's got to be Avengers.
the DC animated movies. If we didn't watch them on cable, and I will say this, and some people didn't bootleg them, they would have broke the bank
Right?
because
Oh yeah.
Justice League Doom, Justice League Crisis on Two Earths,
Justice League Doom was good.
the Flashpoint Paradox,
Oh, I love Flashpoint.
and the new Injustice animated movie were awesome.
well, let's just say, yeah,
And
the
don't forget the,
MCU,
and you know what? I say it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times. The animated Suicide Squad
Yes,
movie,
the first one. The first one.
that
was
is Suicide Squad.
Yes,
Fuck
it
that
was.
live action bullshit.
I know.
Ain't no
Well,
giant
let's-
starfish in that motherfucking movie.
No, that,
let's just say the MCU is higher than the DCU.
yes, we got that part.
But it took the MCU, and we'll get to this Saturday night, 31 movies in the box office, in the theaters, to annihilate the DCU 9 movies.
DCU
Now,
had a big
that
start.
being
Had a
said-
huge start.
But that's only including from 2013 to present. That being said,
Go ahead.
DC, get off your fucking asses
Yes.
and bring it. Tony,
with
we've
you.
had this
I'm with you.
conversation.
They
I'm
needed-
with
they
you. I'm
needed-
100%
this
with
conversation.
you on
You
that.
know
I'm very
why?
100% with
You
you
know
on that.
why
Yeah.
the Marvel
They could
comics
chill
universe-
forever.
the Disney Marvel series, why it does so well is because they had a plan and they stuck to it, and they did it in short phases, and they stuck to it. And all
For
the
the,
movies
Facebook
are
user
coherent, all the
and your
movies
vaping
tie
chill.
into each other, all the movies work. DC can't
How's
keep
that
their
for a
shit
throwback?
together And DC is a classic example.
How's that for a throwback?
DC is a classic example of money
That never threw.
corporations and production getting in the way of what the directors want to do.
DC
Because
is
Zack
fucking
Snyder
themselves
had
up.
a vision for
Zack
DC.
Snyder
Zack
has a
Snyder had a
monster. They
vision.
need to open their books and get the fuck out of his way. He
No,
can
Right.
catch
All it
Marvel.
says
I
is
hate to
He
Facebook,
be
can
the
catch
I
Marvel.
anonymous
hate to be
Facebook user. Who commented on
of
Facebook?
bad news, Tony. I
Yes.
hate to be the bearer of bad news, but what what they did was they put the franchise killer in charge of the DC universe. He ruined fucking Star Trek. He ruined fucking
Ah,
Star
Corey, that's what I
Wars,
thought it was.
and
Wait a minute. I'm gonna
now
sound
he's
the guy.
taking over the
Nice.
DC universe.
How did he ruin Star Trek?
No, he ruined Star Trek.
Which
Fuck
one?
that
One and only
motherfucker.
Baby
I
Chill
can't
Hat.
stand
That's what's
him.
up.
Which
I
one?
can't stand him. I hate him more than I hate
Which
Peter
Star Trek
Jackson.
movie did he mess up? Is my question.
Um, one,
You talking
two,
about
and
Beyond?
three. The last three.
I like the first two of the last three. The third one I might give you, even though they did a good job on
I
it.
s-
The first one was excellent. The second
Okay.
one is epic. I will put Into Darkness over
You put
The Wrath of
Into
Khan.
Darkness over
I
the
will
Wrath of
put
Khan.
Into Darkness over The Wrath of Khan. Any
Oh,
Trekkie out there,
fuck
come
that
see me. Come
bullshit.
see me.
Oh,
Come see
I'm not
me.
a
where's
Trekkie,
your
but I know
address? We going
I'm not a
I'll visit.
Trekkie by any means, but I
Yes,
know people will live and die over Wrath of Khan.
because of
Yeah,
Ricardo Montalban.
yeah. I need no
That's why.
because Mikado Montalban was the
Listen,
boss.
he did
And
great.
you got little anorexic fucking Doctor Strange going, I'm Khan. Don't nobody know who the fuck you are,
Let me explain
motherfucker.
something. That motherfucker was evil when he took that starship over and broke the man's daughter's leg in front of his face and then killed him in front of her face. And then
I'll give you there
he
were some
he
good scenes.
transported them
I
back
mean,
to their
I
own
guess you
ship
like
and
lens
told the captain,
flares.
"No
I guess you
captain
like lens
should go down
flares.
without his ship." That motherfucker was evil.
He was nothing but an
He was a
overcompensating. The
beast.
only thing he did was take all the
Benedict
original shit,
Cumberbatch
made it
rocked
bigger,
that role.
and then
That's
he
why he's Doctor
fucked
Strange.
Star
You
Wars.
two need to sit down for a second. Me and this motherfucker need to talk. Get your ass back on
That's
camera. Come on. Get
I'm
your ass
literally
back on
working.
camera. Come on. Get your ass back on camera. Glick, you finish your messages. Let me know my 10 minutes is up. Jeff, you finish your work. Mike, get your ass back on camera. Come on. Come on, damn it. I will do this. Any Trekkie out there, y'all come see me. Into Darkness was dope. All right? You had the Genesis project on the planet on the Wrath on
Sounds
Wrath
like
of
a
Khan.
Monday conversation.
No, it's a good
Right?
conversation. Let's sit back. You had the Genesis project on that one planet, and then you had the damn Dreadnought class
Time out. Time out.
starship.
1 second. Let me get one thing in. These are not the views and opinion of the only two people on this podcast that are actually currently getting laid and have not had their virgin card reassigned to them. These opinions are solely and based all Michael and Tony.
Yeah, agreed.
Please continue, gentlemen.
You don't know when I get laid. Don't be jealous. The
Buy
Genesis,
After
yourself
the
this
some
damn.
flowers.
conversation, you won't. I'm just saying.
I know women that love Star Trek. Fuck with me if you want to. Anyway, that damn Dreadnought class starship was classic. You're glitching. That means I'm winning. Fix your computer. Refresh your page. Hurry up. I want you to hear this. I want you to fucking hear this. Refresh your page. Mama Glick, I need you to excuse me. Papa Glick, I know you're going to get a kick out of this. Get your beer. Kick your feet up. All of y'all in the chat, just say what's up and hold on. If you ain't a Trekkie, you ain't in. If you is a Trekkie, get in here. Get in here. I want every Trekkie in on this one. All of you. I'm like Lestat
You gonna lose.
Queen of the Damn. Come out wherever you are. Come on out. I
This
want this.
motherfucker's talking
That's a
about
good
Star Trek
reference.
and then
I like
brings
that
up Queen
quote.
of the Dam.
Shut up.
Right?
And then he's going to tell me to shut up on my show.
Your turn, Mike. I'm listening. Your page is
Oh,
freezing.
look,
I'm
he
winning. Come
froze.
on.
Are you
Come on.
done using every other reference? All right,
Well,
let me.
unfortunately, gentlemen, I have to get going. I've work calling.
Understood.
I'm
Appreciate you.
out.
Is there anything you
Okay.
wanted to say before we finish this? Because me and this dude will go back and forth about this shit for a minute.
All
I
right,
can see
real
it already.
quick. Fuck Star Trek.
Jackass. Buckeye, I can yell
All
at you
right,
about
boys,
Star
I'm out.
Wars too. You can
Love
be
y'all.
next.
I gotta
Be
go.
good, man. Take care for real.
Hey, much love to you. Hey, love you, brother. I'll talk to you
Love
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I said it again. Tell him every episode I love him. Deal with it.
You said that
Every time I talk to that man, I tell him that.